I got to tell you, before you put your cream in your coffee there, I was like, what, you a Dr. Pepper? What is that?
Big gulps, all right.
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
anyway,
see
welcome
you later.
to the show. Yeah.
One of my favorite parts of the whole movie.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing?
Good.
Good morning.
Yay.
I like this. We should do this more.
Oh.
Like Friday. Just every Friday.
Your mic sounds terrible. No, your mic, not
Go
you.
home. I don't care.
Wait, hold on. What do you want? Spanish mic?
Yeah.
Try it.
Hello.
Yeah, it just stinks. What's up? It's not you.
Okay.
What's going on? Yeah, listen.
Like
I'm all
just
for-
Friday. Like
I'm
I don't
fine with it.
I don't have to be here all the time.
Talk to your boss.
Okay. Well, me and Dizzy said we're just gonna start doing it.
Yeah,
Dizzy doesn't care, right?
Yeah,
Dizzy?
nobody will know.
No, not Core 4 Fridays.
Yeah.
The more Dizzy we have, the better the show is.
Right.
I'm fine with that.
I hate it. And it has nothing to
You
do
hate Dizzy?
No. It has zero to do with Carmen. Spanish invades my personal space
loves.
when she's
I
here.
got nowhere else to go.
I'll have a Friday desk for Carmen. We'll pop it out. when
That's
she comes
fine,
in.
yeah.
Yeah. He is a little close to you.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I'll get another desk and we can take in and out, and it'll be Carmen's little desk. We'll put it at the end.
Perfect.
You can have a Murphy desk over here that just drops
come
down. You know what I mean?
I'm in.
You got to see the theater room upstairs. It's a real theater room
Oh,
now.
you redid
Coming
it?
together.
Carpet's down,
Nice.
walls are painted.
Yeah.
It's got the soundproofing stuff in there. It looks pretty good.
Nice.
My wife's an idiot.
Wait.
Listen to me. I've said this before, and I know this sounds like one of the most pretentious things that you could ever hear anybody say. And coming from a kid who grew up in a tenement apartment, I get it. Just hear me out first, okay? My wife hires decorators because she doesn't feel she has the confidence to come up with ideas for things. Meanwhile, she completely designed my kitchen. She completely designed the entrance. She came to me and she was like, I'm going to get this gray wallpaper. I go, wallpaper? What year is it? Wallpaper looks fantastic. Then she's like, the kitchen. I go, I love our kitchen. Our kitchen has this guy had these cabinets made and all this stuff. And I go, this kitchen's great because this kitchen's old. We need new stuff. Everything's going to be white and gold. And I go, white and gold? Looks great. But she doesn't have the confidence herself to go ahead and just pull the trigger. She has to have some other lady at $125 an hour tell her it's a good idea before she can do it.
She doesn't walk out here and see how cool this room looks.
Right?
Oh.
Right?
You could have.
Thank you, Gio.
Yeah.
This
And
room.
how great the area over here looks.
Well, I mean, that's together.
Oh, wow.
But seriously, she always does. And every decorator that we've ever hired starts out great and then just flusters and disappears. Like they were like, oh yeah, no, I'm sorry, I got busy and I couldn't quite. Like she had a lady come out the other day. Our bathroom is the only room in this house I agree we need to redo. Our master bathroom. It has like a shelf over the sinks, and on the bottom of the shelf, it's got shells, like seashells, embedded into it. I'm like, we live on a golf course. It's not even an ocean thing.
Sounds nice.
You know, it's awful. And we have one of those garden bathtubs that's like sunk into the window area. It's all just very typical old 90s stuff. And she wants to redo the bathroom. I go, okay, go redo whatever you like, whatever you don't like. She's got to hire a decorator. The decorator comes in, does the bunch thing, looks at it, whatever. And then my wife's like, it's been 3 weeks. I never heard back from that lady. And then she goes, that lady texted me the other day. She goes, sorry, I got caught up doing something. I go, no way.
Terrible. One, use AI because you're into that. You could literally take a picture
And let it do it.
and say, redecorate it. This is what I want. And it will do the whole thing. Or use an online decorator. They have online.
I think she did that.
They have online stylist where you literally send a picture,
But
your size, your measurements.
The problem is that we don't need a decorator. We just need my wife to be more confident. So upstairs, we had a
Maybe
couch.
stop calling her stupid. I think you're
No.
causing the. I think you're
Have you seen the Stanley
Did you
Cup
figure
here?
it out?
So upstairs in the theater room, it was just a giant screen TV and a couch, and we were like, boom, now it's a theater. Now she's gutting the closet and putting a candy closet in there. She bought this soundproofing that's different from the stuff that's in here and installed that on the wall. The walls are black. I would have never thought to paint it black.
We should do the
It looks
show up there.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
it looks
for real.
fantastic. I
Let's
should
move
have a
upstairs.
decorate in here.
Yeah.
But like what Carmen is saying about the online decorator or whatever, I always find it easy to just copy stuff.
Yeah.
Like stuff that you don't want to put a lot of brain power into, or you may not be good at that particular thing. You just go, oh, but that looks cool.
Right,
I'm going to
like-
do what they did. You know how many times I've walked into, you have a Christmas party or a wedding or whatever it is that you have to go. I walk into the department store and I go, hey, give me that stuff on that mannequin.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks good.
Yeah.
Somebody put it together that knew what they were doing.
Like-
so I'll just copy that.
Pinterest.
Pinterest, she uses it too.
Yeah, pick a color, go on Pinterest, put that color in, and boom, a million ideas will come up,
Yeah.
and you can just she can easily do
But she
it.
does. My whole thing is that she does a great job now.
Yeah.
And she just still doesn't have the confidence.
It's-
So then back to Carmen's
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Maybe
it's your
stop
fault.
calling her
Right.
stupid.
Yeah.
Listen, I only call her stupid on this show. I don't call her stupid.
And when she can't hear you.
Yeah.
Joe calls her stupid all the time.
That is true.
rude.
100% true.
I don't call her stupid before 7 a.m.
It's funny because my wife wants to do. So you guys have been to my house. Whenever you walk in, the room to the right is just a big room that's nothing. You know what I mean? Like there's nobody's sitting in there and reading books or doing anything, whatever. So like I have a treadmill in there. I have a rowing machine. I have a pinball machine. Like there's just that's where everything goes. I have a drum set in the corner that's stacked up.
That's a fun room.
Yeah, right. But my wife wants to redo it, and she's been saying forever that she wants to redo it. I stopped arguing with her and said, "All right, go ahead,
Do it.
It's yours. Do it."
Yeah.
It's been like 2 years.
Right.
She hasn't done. She bought a rug that has like a snake on it, and then asked me to get your wallpaper guy, and that's about it so far. I'm like, all right, I think that's good. I just don't argue with her. I just go, yeah, go ahead.
I know we're redoing our floors, so I got to pick out floors and paint. I'm just like, okay, eggshell, something neutral.
Right.
I don't care.
You're like me.
I'm such a guy. I'm just like,
Yeah.
just get it done, make it so I can match it with whatever. And I keep having my dogs in mind because I want because they can see, they can see blue and yellow. So I want to like basically make our house blue. Like blue with
Oh,
yellow
you're gonna torture
accents.
them.
No, so they can see it. Because otherwise they can't see the colors in our
brother,
house.
All right.
Also, make sure you pick the proper flooring so Chad doesn't blend in.
Yes. I did.
Chad, right? Oh my god.
He's laying on the floor. What? Oh. Like Predator, where Arnold Schwarzenegger's covered in mud.
That's hilarious. So anyway, we're gonna be having some fun up there.
All right.
We even now see the good thing is when she gets on a roll and she's doing something, it's like the money is no object. If I want to do something, it's like, oh, you got $1,000, try to fit it in. With her, we have one of those cloud couches in there that you lay on it, you never want to get off. Also, kind of hard to get off it. And yesterday, she loved the way the room came out, so she was like, "Hey, what if we get these?" And they're like reclining theater chairs that heat. And I go, "Yeah. You order them up now."
Have you tried the new sound system yet? Like you and your wife?
No, what is the new sound system?
Well, you just said not the sound system, but the sound barrier, the blocker.
Oh no, it's not 100% done.
Oh,
It's
okay.
still got a couple of things that needed to be done.
Gotcha.
Be connected.
May I suggest the first viewing party movie? Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah, we usually do it Wednesdays after the show is movie day.
Just every day we go up and watch Top Gun Maverick.
I'm in 100%.
Yeah, I know. Oh, once we get the comfortable,
Oh, that
and we
are
have
heated.
the candy closet and the popcorn machine. We're in good shape.
I just want to watch the scene where Maverick runs the course faster than
Yeah.
everybody else. And that's it. That's all
And
I
the
need.
girl goes, nice.
Yeah. And then I get that. That's 10 minutes.
So you call your wife stupid. My wife was yelling at me last night. My wife yelled at me because I won a bunch of money on the Lightning game, and then I earlier just on a whim picked the Grizzlies to win over the Bucks, and they were underdogs. And so I'm watching, and I'm winning, and she went to bed, and it's like 11 o'clock, and she opens the door and goes, are you off tomorrow? And I go, no. And she goes, well, what are you doing? I go, I'm watching basketball. And she goes, yeah, I know, because you bet on it. And if this guy goes over here, you get $200. And if this guy trips on his shoes.
She knows betting. Yeah.
And I go, I get $200 if he goes over there. I go, why is it bothering you? I go, you're in bed. Go to bed. I go, is it too loud? She goes, no. And I go, am I winning too much money? I go, I don't understand what the problem is. I go, I think you're just mad because you're not gambling. I think that's what the problem is.
Yeah, that might be true.
It was why, like, she could not come up with an excuse of why she was yelling at me. I go, I'm not your kid.
Yeah.
And then she goes, well, you're the one who has to get up to work. And I go, well, I have a pretty good history of not showing up on time. And also, I go, has the electric or the water ever been turned off? It's not like I have a problem here.
Oh, cut to 3 months later.
Yeah.
Calvin's like, I got to go work my second job after this.
I've been digging into the odds because the Daytona 500 is this weekend.
Oh, boy.
man.
I know nothing about NASCAR. I didn't even know the race was happening until yesterday.
Isn't Frankie Muniz in it? This is like his-
No, he's not the 500. There's no way.
Well, I just know he's driving at Daytona for the first
He
time.
might have bought his way in.
He's making like his appearance.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
A buddy of mine asked me, like, he's what's the just curious, what's the odds on some Reagan driver or something? And I just checked it out, and like some of the odds are really good. So now I'm digging into that. I have no idea about anything about NASCAR.
I'm taking Frankie Muniz.
Yeah, he's in it.
Yeah.
He's not in the Daytona 500. He is racing at the International Speedway, but it's a different thing.
It's a different
the
race.
Daytona
Okay.
500 is like the top. Yeah,
Yeah, he races in the United Rentals 300 at Daytona
Xfinity
International.
Series.
Oh, I just saw he was at Daytona. That's
Yeah.
all
I know,
Okay,
but
you could
It's still pretty cool.
That's a big jump, yeah.
yeah, it's the difference of going to the Super Bowl or being in the Super Bowl.
Right.
You know, those are two different things.
he's like AA.
you don't even have to decide who the winner is. You can pick like they'll finish top 3, top 5, top 10.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That's pretty good
Like
odds.
horses.
Yeah.
You can listen to it all on the bone on Sunday.
I'm all in.
I continued with my streak of table tennis yesterday.
I did not.
Yeah. You continue with your streak of losing? Or
Yes.
you just didn't bet? Yeah.
No, I lost like 3 more parlays yesterday afternoon.
Every time I win, I just send it to Gio.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I keep hitting 2 of the 3. I do like a 3-leg parlay. I hit 2 of the 3.
Well, maybe
Stop it,
just
too.
do it too.
Yeah.
That's
I
so
refuse
great.
to download it because
Don't do it?
I know it's
Yeah,
going to be a
done.
problem.
The table tennis is fun. I'm all in on that.
The Hard Rock Bet app makes everything so much fun. Sometimes I'm bored. I was going to get a haircut the other day, and I was waiting to get a haircut. I'm like, I'll just bet on the next table tennis match
Yeah.
while I'm waiting. I can watch the match.
Yep.
This show has turned into a real life rat race, which is all the rich people just gambling on random things people are going to do that they're watching.
Oh no, we're not rich. Galvin's gonna get a second job.
Yeah.
I'm winning.
Oh.
So you guys shut up.
I'm not.
I'm just gonna put this up.
888 admit it.
But I'm still having a lot of fun.
yeah.
I'm just gonna put this up
What
here.
do you got? You got a little
so sore.
Uh-oh. You want me to rub it out?
Oh, you look like you went to the gym.
I didn't go to the gym.
Oh.
I feel it from the other day when I went to the gym. I'm so sore. It just it hurts.
Yesterday was the first time I ever sneezed and hurt my lower back.
Yeah.
yeah.
It happens
I
a lot.
sneezed and I did like this sneezy. I was like, ah, and then my lower back started hurting. I was like, oh, Jesus. what is going on?
I slept on my right shoulder too hard one night.
Too hard.
And it's been 3 months. And it
Yeah.
Yeah.
still hurts.
That hurts more than anything.
Yeah, I like do this in the morning. I gotta
Oh, no,
stretch
it clicks out.
Just like,
Wow.
We're old now.
I got my protein shake.
Yeah, that'll solve it.
I got my crackers. I'm back in cruise mode. Macros on deck.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. A lot of nutritionists say eat crackers. That helps.
No, these are good. They're
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
they're the
yeah,
good
good
ones.
crackers.
Yeah, they got fiber in them.
They're the one Frankie Muniz eats before the Daytona 500.
I got some coffee cake if you change your
these
mind.
are good. They're all like made out of seeds.
Oh, yeah.
I heard
So is my
macaroni's
coffee
on the
cake.
deck.
Yeah.
There's no
Carmen, you ever go to a
macaroni.
fishbowl?
No.
It's good.
Yeah, the pokey.
Yeah.
It did too much.
What do you mean?
The not good macros.
You don't eat the whole thing.
Yeah, well, you can get what you want in it. You know? You can pick
You're
what you
not
want.
supposed to clean your plate.
Don't
I tell you,
don't
they-
eat the bowl. Don't eat the actual bowl.
Damn it.
They give you so much that at 3/4 of the way, I go,
Yeah.
I take a breath.
Take an intermission.
Yeah.
That's my problem. I overeat. I have the clean plate syndrome.
Yeah.
You know.
So
Yeah.
you know what?
Mhm.
Joke.
Let's stand next to each other, Gio. Let's
Shirtless.
Yeah.
Yeah, shirtless, shirtless, shirtless.
Shirtless.
Let's
We're
see-
excited about Gio, right?
Let's see who's got the bigger boobs.
Yeah.
Oh,
My money's on you.
come here. I'm gonna close my eyes. One of you put your hands in my hand.
I'll be right over, Michael.
But I follow this couple and they do kid meal reviews. So when you're saving money and then you also get less food. And I guess Outback has like the best deal because you get a steak and a full side.
Oh, that's funny. That little bitty steak that they have.
Yeah, but it's like 5 ounces, but like the macros, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to figure out ways
have
that
you
I can
become?
eat
Gross.
and not
I
eat
feel
too
bad for
much.
Chad. The day that you decide it's just not worth it anymore. I'm just eat whatever I want. When I say that day, I mean like 3 Tuesdays from now.
Yeah.
That was actually Saturday and Sunday this last week.
yeah.
That's why I got to get back on it.
One
That's-
of us.
No.
One of us.
Listen, I had one of those days too, Carmen. And unfortunately, mine was at Olive Garden, where everything was there at your disposal, including unlimited breadsticks.
Yeah. Listen, I got to tell you, I love food. And it's not my fault that our government just lets crap into it, okay?
Yeah.
So they want me fat. I got to be fat.
Can I give you the real plan and stop with the crackers and the macros and all this stuff? Here's what you do. You go berserker for 3 months, okay, and just go berserker and get in the best shape of your life. And then you know what you do? Every once in a while, you eat whatever you want and go back berserker for the next day.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do.
I know. I did it. I lost all that weight.
Yeah.
I did the Urshan diet. I looked sexy as hell for a couple years. And then it just...
Then COVID happened.
And then COVID happened. And then I got a boyfriend. But also, I read a thing that people that are in happy relationships gain weight. So this is just a sign that I'm in a good relationship with
That
Chad.
must be
not
thrilled.
true.
Yeah.
Not true.
That's true. Gio's unhappy.
Yeah, I'm miserable, and you can see what's going on over here.
Yesterday, we left. We got McGriddles, and as we were leaving, I was like, "Gio, what's the deal with the double Big Mac? You just say double Big Mac, and it's the most serious I've ever seen him." He turned to me and he says, "Yeah, you just go double Mac. Give it to me."
Did you get it?
No, I didn't get it
I was like, did you just have a McGriddle and then a double Big Mac?
No, I couldn't do it because then Gio followed that up with, "I didn't like myself for the full 7 days afterwards."
Yeah,
All right,
I
that
felt-
was good advice.
I was mad at myself the whole day yesterday.
I feel like a horrible person when I had the double Big Mac. I'm like, this is what are you doing?
I love that you guys have to ask me advice on how to get the Powerball ticket, and you ask Gio on how to get the double Big Mac.
Gio, I'm in line. I'm in line.
Yeah, what is it? How do I order it?
What do I say?
I just sat in my car, sad, eating a double Big Mac, and I'm like, "What are you doing,
Well,
man?"
you weren't sad in the beginning. You're not sad till it's gone.
Oh, no, yeah. Once it was gone, and I
Yeah.
threw away the packaging. That's when just the
The
guilt
remorse.
The
set in.
evidence?
Yeah.
You mean the evidence? Yeah.
In the moment, it was fantastic.
That's when the Mick remorse set in.
Yeah.
like the process was fantastic.
By the way, speaking of buying food and doing stuff, I said this to Mike earlier. Just so everybody knows, if you work in any kind of service industry or doing anything, the proper response whenever the order is 14 something and I give you a 20 and say keep the change, what's the proper response?
Thank you.
Anybody else?
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you is what it is. Oh, okay. Because this girl thought it was all right.
What was the place?
It was
Like, what kind of place?
It was a like a sandwich place.
Okay, so not even a place that they're used to getting tips, probably.
Nah, yes and no. Probably
I was
the
thinking
majority.
maybe she didn't like the amount of your tip.
It
That
was
was-
$14 and I gave her 20.
That's way
that's
more
a-
than...
No, I know.
For one
I'm
order.
not saying it wasn't enough. I'm saying maybe she was like, oh, should have been more.
Oh
Or-
no,
yeah, I don't know.
I can't imagine. I mean, like they had a little tip jar out there. I think a nickel and a penny in there. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't.
And some lint.
No.
Yeah, that's weird.
I have to tell you, I don't know, like, because you have a kid who's 17 and you have a kid who's
Yeah.
20, but because Chad started coaching at Chamberlain, and so now I've been up there and I've met some of the football players.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Boy, getting
Miss
them
Carmen.
buns.
Hot or not.
Miss Carmen's here.
No, these kids will not look you in the eye. Whenever they talk to you, they all look down like this. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Like,
Some
yeah.
kids are intimidated by adults.
but they just have and like you ask them to do something, okay.
No social skills.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've noticed
they-
that too.
They all look down. They will not look you in the eye when they have a conversation with you. So I just feel like they don't know.
It's
like
up to their parents to teach them that stuff because I've always taught my son that.
Yeah, 100%. I just didn't know if you realize that, like with his friends and stuff like that. Like it's definitely on the parents, but the kids nowadays they have like this like screen social skills. It's all this.
Joey's friends come in here since they were sophomores. I'll be sitting in my chair with my sleeveless shirt on. They'll walk in and kid will go, "What's up, Mr. Calta? Guns looking good today." You know, like none of those kids have those problems. And if they do, I'm the first one to call it out. I go, "What's wrong with you? You don't talk." You know,
Yeah.
I'll say something to her. And then my daughter I picked up from school yesterday, and I go, "What's up, dummy?" She goes, "Hey, you fatty." And she gets in the car. I go, "So she's good, you know."
Yeah.
That's our love relationship, dummy and fatty.
Yeah. I think the kids are missing that because I think kids are so coddled now that when they don't look at you,
don't know.
nobody says anything.
Yeah,
But they need
that's
someone,
a big thing is nobody points it out
You
to
know what
them,
I mean?
and they're like, "Well, we don't want to upset
Yeah.
Jacob."
Yeah.
You
because
need
that
to
hell-"
shame a little bit sometimes. It helps.
The way my daughter talks about the other kids in her school
Oh God.
is she's 11 and she's like, this kid, this one's gay, and this one. I go, "How do you know he's gay?" She's gay. She's got a girlfriend. I'm like, "All right, so man," and she looks at me. She's gay, you know. I was like, all right. And then she's like, "In this one, he's gross because he's a furry," and I'm like, "How do you know what a furry is?"
yeah.
They're 11 and they're furries
Yeah.
already?
And then she's
What?
like, hey, this is this kid with the big head. Like she talks about them all, like this kid with the big head, and then this one here, he's already going bald, and I have a teacher. Like she is.
That's a rough 11 years.
She is, and then you see her with them, and she's like, oh hey, like she's all nice, but when she gets in the car and me, she just rips them all. She's terrible. And I tried yesterday to get her to do mean tweets. Like the whole way home, I was negotiating with her. I'm like, I'll get you this. Again, no. I was really pushing for. I had a couple of good ideas yesterday, and she did not want to do it. Oh. Stupid age. Both those kids aged out of a good bit.
Money.
I tried the money.
Really?
Yeah, they got money. You walk in my daughter's room, she's got a pile of birthday money on her desk. I've stolen from that pile before. Yeah, I needed a couple of like singles the other day. Right? It's all coming back full circle.
Yeah. Oh, I go in my son's wallet. I go in all the time and take cash.
Wait,
all the time.
Yeah. Daddy needs a Big Mac.
It's a double Mac. It's a double Mac.
You don't even know. I paid cash, so it wouldn't show up on the bank account. And Jamie wouldn't see it. Right. McDonald's.
Yeah, that's right.
I love that Gio will pay cash so it doesn't show up and then talk about it on the most listened to radio show.
It might get back to her.
Yeah, he's got that. So funny. You got that post double Mac clarity now, man.
I don't want to say McDonald's on the bank account.
I haven't snuck any meals. I did go to the Fishbowl the other day, and that was really. I felt like that was kind of more on the healthy side.
I had Taco Bell yesterday.
You did. I don't remember the last time I went to Taco Bell.
Well, I had to try their new. It's like a hot pocket with chicken and cheese in it.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw. Is it good?
Of course.
Taco Bell has some of the best macros out there.
Really?
This was definitely on the macros.
I put it in. I put it in my
doing it
calculator.
wrong. I think your calculator might be messed up.
I put it in. Trust me, I do this.
Nachos Bel Grande, great macros.
When I'm bored, I try and figure out my meal that I can eat.
And you typed in Taco Bell?
Yeah, 100%.
I just Google pictures. I Google pictures of what The Rock eats, and I just pick that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Plate of pancakes. All right, well, if that's what you need to do.
I got a whole jar of peanut butter with me, Michael. If you want.
Gross.
Come on.
I have had an urge for pancakes lately, which is weird because I don't normally like them.
They're all right.
Yeah.
They got to be made right. I don't like a lot of places that make pancakes too rubbery.
I mean, if you're saying pancakes, a waffle is the superior.
That's how I feel. Waffle is
all day.
Yeah. I agree with you, but sometimes I just get an urge for pancakes.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I love the waffle at first watch.
Oh my god. I love the banana and crunch.
What does this show become?
It is your birthday, Gio. We should get him a waffle.
Listen, number one Waffle House.
Yeah.
They built a whole house around it. Yeah.
It's
The waffle was first. Yeah. And then they built the house around it.
That's what got him to the dance. They were like, yeah, we'll do Bert's Chili and everything else, but we're calling it Waffle House.
it's hard to find one though that's not like filthy dirty.
I know.
That's
the better. That's the best one.
I was blown away a couple of years ago when I saw them building a new one. I didn't know they built new ones.
Yeah.
I thought they just existed. You know what I mean? Like it was just there.
One.
So I Trace Atkins, a country star.
Yeah.
When I was on the radio, on the country radio, he was on my show, and the day before they announced that he was the new spokesman for the Waffle House, and I went straight to him with the number one problem with the Waffle House.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Booth is too small.
Yeah.
You can't get in. You can't explain yourself. I'm not even talking for fat guys. I'm talking for most people.
But also, especially for Waffle House, like
Truckers.
you know what your customers look like, so you know, make it so you can move it a little bit.
I'll get up there on that bar though. But see, that's the other thing. I don't like to watch how it's made. I don't need to see
I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I like to see the roach crawl right over my eggs.
Unfortunately, I did see that.
Yeah.
That
I
Waffle
don't mind
House by the old Dallas Bull is the grossest place I've ever been in. And yet I went there more than once.
But that's the thing. It's like those places, you're usually so drunk when you go in there. You're like, I don't even care. I'm with that roach.
Spanish. We went into a Waffle House drunk one time in Sarasota, and Galvin made me almost spit my milk through my nose. We had. Do you remember the tiny?
Oh, the pixie.
The pixie. Yeah. She was a little girl, and she had glitter on her face.
She was a woman, but she was
yeah.
tiny. Yeah. She was maybe 4 foot something.
It's good to
like
clarify
80
that.
pounds.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
And every time she came over to take our order or whatever, and she'd walk away, Galvin leaned over and goes, at night, she just opens a drawer and goes in the drawer and goes to sleep. And I was dying. We went the whole half hour just talking about little things.
Talking about how she has to kick the phone off the stand and then step on the buttons to get him to press all the way down.
Holy smokes. Did you know what that's like, Tizzy?
Sleeps in a little matchbox with cotton in there.
Diddy, what's going on with you?
Nothing much, man. Went to the Bolts game yesterday. It was kind of fun, man.
Yeah, who was there? I heard it was going to be a diverse crowd.
It was all right. Actually, speaking of diverse, me and Chad were playing a little game where we tried to spot all the black people in the state.
Lightning game?
Yeah.
There's surprisingly a lot of black dudes and girls at the Lightning game, I
That's
think.
what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to like 40 almost.
You know, they even let them play now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy,
You
right?
get bonus points if you can find one on the actual
ice.
ice.
Were you surprised you were able to count them all?
Yeah.
Don't try and catch them all. That's
that's not good, yeah.
It got weird when like Carmen and Senning and all them started joining it. I was like, all right.
If you got no color in your skin, you can't play that game.
Not one of us.
They're appropriating it.
Yeah.
Who is there? It is.
Drew, John Brennan, Mike Olivero, Carmen, Will. Will was there. I was like,
What?
This guy he still works here?
Freeloader.
Yeah.
All right.
And I think that was about it.
Kelly.
Kelly still works here?
Yeah.
How's she doing?
Oh,
All right.
not checking the macros. Is that what you're saying?
Still with Wish Momoa.
Oh, Jason Maslowa.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was nice though. He was nice. At one point, Chad and Dizzy were playing this game, and Kelly had to ask Dizzy. He was like, "What game are you guys playing?" John's a little confused. What's happening? And Dizzy goes, "Oh, we're counting the black people."
Oh, that's so funny.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's good. All right.
That
Well,
was fun.
listen.
Good game.
Yeah, no, not really, because they ruined my my parlay
Oh, you didn't
by
win?
scoring so many points. No, I won all the who was going to wins, but I didn't. I don't know why I decided to mess with that.
It looked like they were going to lose at one point.
I did a nice little parlay with Kucherov and point scoring and the Lightning winning, and I was like, "Oh yeah, baby, that's nice."
Give it to me.
Yeah, and then my wife yelled at me.
Go to bed.
It's 11 o'clock.
By the way, Dizzy and Chad, I know what that game's called. It's puck or ice, right? When you find the black people.
I'm not even playing that game. I don't even want to know what it's called. All right, let's take a break. We'll get the show rolling this morning. We've got a lot of good things lined up. We got Sporkle coming up next, and then later on, Lynn Koplitz will be here, and for some reason, Titus O'Neil will be here.
Oh, when are we doing gifts?
As soon as I get one.
Okay.
Oh,
It makes me feel very uncomfortable.
Happy birthday.
It does,
Happy
right?
birthday.
Yeah.
Get ready.
Yeah.
Today's not your birthday, right?
No,
Sun-
it's
Sunday.
the
Yeah.
18th.
Yeah,
We're just celebrating it today.
I understand.
I don't like it.
Charlie Belcher looks like to me Chris Pratt's older brother, Chris Fat.
Why would
man.
No. Chris
That
Pratt.
was great.
I'm like when Chris Pratt was not in the best shape ever, and then all of a sudden he got abs.
It was the happiest season of his life. he
Charlie's
said.
the before.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
I saw a thing the other day. We were talking about Pedro Pascal being in the Fantastic Four, and they said Pedro Pascal is in the Fantastic Four because Hollywood only knows 2 actors, and it had a picture of Pedro Pascal and Chris Pratt.
Yeah, that's true. I think that's the worst casting ever, and that's going to be another bomb
Trash
for Fantastic
yeah.
Four.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate because they were some of my favorites when I was a kid.
Miles Teller was in it.
Yeah.
That one stung too.
That was
one
really
did
bad.
suck, yeah.
And then I like the one with
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans.
I did too. Have you seen that recently?
And there was no better Ben Grimm than Shield.
I agree.
Chiglis, yeah.
There was such good comedy in that one with Chris Evans. I really enjoyed that Fantastic Four more than all the other ones. The Silver Surfer one kind of sucked, but
Yeah, but I don't know. They're all just gonna stink anyway.
Yeah.
So, and it'll be a matter of time before it's all just one long continuous movie. Everybody's in every movie. I do think that the Deadpool Wolverine's going to be really
That's
good.
gonna be good.
Yeah.
Have you seen the little girl from Logan now? She's like 20-something years old.
No.
She's Spanish and British.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous.
Oh, really?
Oh, my God.
She reminded me so much of Juliana in that movie that I can't see her as an adult.
Yeah. When she speaks Spanish, it was crazy because I didn't think she would speak Spanish.
That's
Yeah,
a
she's
good
a model
movie.
now. So
That Logan was really good.
it was
good stuff.
so good.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, Dizzy, what do we have to give away today?
A lot of stuff. I don't know. It's not up here.
All right, we'll just go with
It's not
a
in
lot of
the
stuff.
creative thing. So
Yeah.
someone's not doing their job.
We got Pasco Pigal tickets. What's his name?
Big Al.
Pigal, Pasco, Martin Prager. What is that guy's name?
John Traeger.
Pedro Padini. Parker McCullum.
Yep.
Spadini.
We have it.
Park my car.
Brooks and Dunn.
Nope.
Nope.
We gave
were
all those
done with
away.
those. Brooks
Yep.
and Dunn. We're Brooks and Dunn with it. Fair. We got tickets to the fair. That's
Yeah.
going on right now.
And the Gasparilla Music Festival.
Which is also this weekend.
Yes,
That's
correct.
good enough. That's a good start. Let's do it right now with a little bit of Sporkle. Here we go. Carmen is the keeper of Sporkle. Pap is your judge and scorekeeper. We are all backup judges. What's wrong, Carmen?
I hit the button, the noise in Spanish. Woke us up.
Carmen, the other day I pulled a Carmen.
Oh gosh.
I was boxing.
Yeah.
I threw a punch and farted. I hit it so hard, a fart shot out the other end. I was like, hey, Carmen.
That happens.
I know. All right, Carmen, what are we playing today?
Okay, today we're going to do TV shows in 8 words. So I'm going to describe a TV show with 8 words only, and you're going to name the TV show.
All right.
Okay? Your first one, a show about nothing.
Seinfeld.
Galvin. This has an asterisk. Babies cause mischief.
Rugrats.
Family Guy.
What'd you say, Mike?
Rugrats,
correct.
Great show.
Patient kids listen to dad's long-winded love story.
How I Met Your Mother.
Galvin. Serial killer.
Dexter.
Geo. Advertising mogul.
Mad
Men.
Mike. Brilliant diagnostic.
House.
Yes, Mike. Thank you. You saved me.
Brilliant
Salesman marries secretary. Boss.
The Office.
Spanish. Paleontologist and masseuse.
Friends.
Mike. Tortured housewife deals with in-laws across the street.
Everybody Loves Raymond.
Galvin. Namesake bar patrons
Cheers.
include Geo. Albuquerque chemistry teacher.
Breaking
Pretty
Bad.
bad.
Geo. And Pep. We're halfway there.
Spanish is on the board with a single solitary point. Gio and Galvin both have 3, and Michael is your leader. He's winning with 4.
Running away with it.
All right. TV shows in 8 words. Your next one. Awkward NBC comedy head
30 Rock.
writer. Spanish. Castaways in wilderness compete.
Lost.
Gilligan's Island.
Nope.
Survivor.
Survivor compete. Spanish. This has an asterisk. Overweight father fights
Family Guy.
chicken. Galvin. Deserted castaways.
Lost.
Gilligan.
Lost. Geo. This one has an asterisk. The kid
The
in
Simpsons.
the kid in the orange hood always dies.
South Park.
South Park.
South Park.
Damn it.
Spanish. Daffy Redhead annoys and charms.
I Love Lucy.
Galvin.
I hate Lucy.
Oh, it's
Literally takes whole season to describe one
Parks and Rec.
day.
Oh.
24.
24. Spanish.
When you said literally, I thought it was Parks and Rec. Literally.
Guys escape jail, then go
Prison Break.
back. Prison Break. Mike.
That was a great show.
Was it? I hear that a lot. I never
saw
watched it.
yeah.
I never watched the second season, but the first season
Oh,
I
wait.
really liked.
This has an asterisk. Yellow family.
Simpsons.
Shh, Galvin. Judge.
Galvin.
Yeah. He didn't even say Simpsons. He said
I did. I said Simpsons. You just said it so much faster.
Girl battles blood-sucking creatures.
True
and
Blood.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
That was one of those.
Galvin. And Pep. We're on the list. 3.
Boy.
Gio has 4 on the board. Michael has 5, as well as Spanish, also with 5. And Galvin is your leader. He's winning with 7.
Okay.
Is everybody confused?
Yeah, no idea.
Does that make sense?
So I'm winning, is what you're saying?
No.
Saying there's a chance.
All right. TV shows in 8 words. Last 3. Here we go. Underdog show choir strives for nationals. Endures
Glee.
Sue. Glee. Spanish. 2 families of 4 merge.
Pretty much.
Galvin.
Oh,
100%.
Pep. And your last one.
Worst.
Talent show produced country superstar in
American
season
Idol.
4. Galvin.
Your final score, Gio had 4 points. Michael had 5. Spanish with 6. And Galvin is your triumphant champion today. He won with 9.
You were one away.
I know. I'm very
One
close
away.
to canceling your rule. I was one away.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
I would have tried harder. Ooh.
Tight.
What do we have coming up in news, Galvin?
Coming up in news today, where are you? Where's my money? And to the moon.
Oh, boy. All right.
We're never going back.
We're on the way.
We're three.
We were never there.
Yeah, never there.
Oh, guys,
shuttles
come on.
were supposed to get there, and they all had the same gas leak. 3 separate.
Yeah, but this one, they taped it.
No.
Did you see the video that's going around of the rocket that had the rat climbing on the side of it when it was in space?
No.
You should check that out. It's pretty
No.
crazy. It's a live
I don't
video
know
feed.
what to believe anymore.
It's a live video feed from the Falcon rocket, and when it hits deep space, a rat literally runs
On the movie set.
on the on the side of the rocket.
So you're
while it's in
telling
space.
me it's all fake.
I
And
thought
we're
what I'm
able
saying.
to, wait, hold on. We're able to put it in a soundstage and look like it's in space, but we can't keep a goddamn rat out of there.
Dude, not only am I telling you that, but then that led me down an IS at the International Space Station rabbit hole.
Right.
There
Which
are-
you could see visibly with the naked
Right.
eye.
And
You don't even
whatever.
need a telescope to see
yeah,
the space.
whatever you're looking at is fine. But then when they do videos of inside of all the countries that are in there, they'll do like teaching lessons.
Yeah.
There are glasses of water that they have that are just chilling on a desk.
And you think no one noticed that?
No, they do. They talk about it, and you can read it in the comments. People will literally
Yeah.
argue about it.
No,
It's
like
crazy.
nobody that's faking it.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
involved in it.
they
Film
do
crew.
realize. Yeah, so there's one video in particular. It was of the Chinese. They're doing a class, and somebody points out that there's a glass of water. Then when they come back, the glass of water is gone, and then they give some half-ass explanation about how, well, there's just enough gravity to keep the water because of surface tension, and then there are physicists in the comments
How
that are
are they
like,
drinking
nah,
it?
exactly. That's the thing is, and then you look up the physicists because they have checks by their name. They teach at Harvard, Yale,
Right.
MIT, and they're like, nah, that's not how space works.
I mean, and think about this. Like, literally, Game of Thrones, one of the biggest shows, had a Starbucks cup. Like, things go unnoticed.
know.
You know
I
what I
know,
mean?
yeah.
Like, so it's just those, they're just
You
not.
guys just
Yeah.
don't know there was Starbucks.
even if you don't believe the space station stuff, because that you can, whatever. But the rat, you can literally. It was a live video feed of a rat
So
climbing up the rocket.
Here's the thing: I don't just like you could fake a rocket in space, you could fake a rat on a video. And so I don't know.
Well,
I believe they're up there. They're just not showing us what's up there.
I don't even know anymore.
I don't
I
think
was
they've been
sitting
up
at
there.
Joey's baseball game one time, and I got an alert on my app that said if you look up to the north, and I looked up to the north, and I looked, and there it was. The space station flew right overhead.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, I don't know. But
I saw it.
you saw
What'd you
something.
see?
A star that was moving across
Yeah.
the sky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something's
Yeah, but
going on,
with
though.
the naked eye, I could see it.
You saw something.
Yeah. They can also control the weather. You don't think they can put a plane up there to make you see something that
So
they
you're
want
saying
you to
they went
see?
out of their way to put a fake space thing up there so that I could see it?
Yes.
So there was this program they did in the early or the late 40s. It was all about balloons, space balloons. And they say that like that's basically what we've been doing. They're just balloons because even the tour. I sent you the tourist thing that they want to do out of Florida.
Right.
They say you go into space, but
They
you don't.
They just
You
bring it
go-
at first.
Right.
out
You
of
don't break
hemisphere.
out of the orbit. Yeah. So you're not really in space. And I have a feeling the reason why they're not going to do a lot of that is because once you get up there, you're going to be able to see not only all the
Oh,
satellites that
man.
are up there, but
Dude,
know.
I wish you were in space.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. I'm
Elon
not.
sent 3 more Falcon 9 rockets up this week,
Yeah. What are they doing?
We don't know.
releasing more satellites,
Yeah.
whatever those do.
Releasing more
Starlink.
rats.
It's speaking of high-speed internet.
Listen, when he takes over the world, I think it's not going to be a bad place. We're all going to have cool cars and electric power.
yeah.
I like
We're-
President Elon.
We're going to be enslaved.
Yeah, we are because we're gonna have that chip in our brain. We're gonna be like, today's the best day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good day.
It's gonna be like
I'll
that
be
Lego
living
movie.
I'll be living with Dennis Leary underground.
Yeah,
I'll be
yeah.
fine eating rat burgers.
Rat burgers.
He's going to
Yeah.
hit one button and shut down the
Yeah.
entire grid.
There was one of the physicists that works with CERN was saying that how, and I sent you the video, is that how the space they discovered is actually a liquid. It's
I
like
saw
a
that.
heavy liquid. Yeah, so that's super interesting to me because we've thought it's a vacuum. But
I
it's
don't
not.
know what's going on.
Yeah.
I liked it. I liked it when I when I didn't know what was happening. I'm just gonna stick with that.
Yeah. It can be a lot. I love reading all that stuff.
Everything
Oh,
is fake.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
is everything is fake.
Everything is fake. Nothing we know is to be true is real.
The
And
history of
good luck.
education, how it's
Oh my
influenced by the
God.
Rockefellers, and medicine is influenced by the Rockefellers. When you start looking into the history of how they did it, it's pretty wild.
When you start looking at our choices to be president are the old guy
Yeah.
or the crazy guy, we're in
Yeah.
big trouble.
Yeah, and how they've
Which
had
is which?
right. We've had access to free energy since the 1800s, but they just won't let us have access to it. We depended on oil.
You're hurting my brain now.
Yeah, sorry,
Let's take
I'm
a break. Galvin's got your news. We'll do it next on 102.5 The Bone. It's glad to find out Medicine Man wasn't showing his pecker to anybody over in Holiday the other day.
Thank God.
I thought that was going to be a whole new turn. He called me 50 times yesterday.
Yeah.
Every 5 minutes, I just get a ding. I had a new message from Medicine Man.
Yeah, it's not COVID.
I don't listen to any of them. I just delete them all from my email.
I was with my buddy Elliot yesterday, and Medicine Man called me, and I let Elliot answer, and it's the most panic I've ever heard Medicine Man, because Elliot goes, hello, and Medicine Man goes, hello, and then he hung up the phone. I was like, oh, man.
Oh, he knows your voice. He knows your scent.
Not expecting that.
It seems tough to mistake Medicine Man for somebody else. He's so like.
Yeah,
There's
I
not
guess
a
there's
lot of-
another guy called Medicine Man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, unless that's what they call all of them.
Stolen valor.
How we sometimes call no. I'm going to finish that.
But also, you've seen people. Like I saw, in fact, I tried to snipe a picture of him. It was a younger kid at Pantera that looked like Medicine Man.
Yeah,
like
the
he,
future Medicine Man.
Yeah, he had like the gross hair and stuff, and I was wearing all black, of course, at the Pantera show, and I was like, oh.
That's exactly where you'd find the next generation of Medicine Man.
Yeah.
Pantera.
I want to see a younger picture of Medicine Man.
Doesn't exist.
Yeah.
He was
Well,
that age
I
when he
mean-
was born.
Keep in mind, we've been seeing him since he was, what is he, 70 now?
The first time I saw him was
30.
1996.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Which first time I saw him was before that.
He looked exactly like he looks like now.
I saw him in 1990 online to get tickets at the Stereo Place on Ridge Road.
Yeah.
And so that was in 1990. What are we in now? 2000, 2020, 2024. So, I mean, I just did that, but I don't know what the math is. I just sounded like I was adding something, but I have no idea what I just said.
I hate that I remember it was a liquid lunch at the Wing House in Newport Richie.
Yeah. He came up to me at Offspring. I'll never forget it, Janice, and he was like, "Hey, you're Cowhead." And I go, "Yeah. You're that weird guy that calls the show every day." He's like, "I'm Medicine Man." I go, "Oh my God, I can't believe you're the same." I know his face for years, but I never knew that was him that was calling us. So there you go. The legend is born.
So are we doing gifts for Gio, or?
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah?
I know if you want to.
I
Go ahead.
Okay,
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah.
It makes me so uncomfortable.
Just trust me. I feel it. I get
Coming
it.
over, Gio. Look at that. And then this I wrapped for you myself.
Oh, thank you.
in an Amazon package.
Open that one first.
Mine's in the
This one?
box behind you.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'm hoping that you don't already have this. I thought of this and I was like, oh, that'd be perfect for Gio.
What is it?
It is one of those things that you put on the
Dude.
beer can that cuts the top off and you can just drink it out.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
exactly what this is, and I almost bought one of these for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I figured, you guys go camping or out on the boat or whatever. You have some beers
Hell
in
yeah.
the can.
It cuts the top off a can.
Oh, I've seen them.
but it makes it so it doesn't, cut your mouth
Right,
all
right.
up. and
I feel
everything.
like I could have gone inside, grabbed a bottle of liquor and a Star Wars thing for my office, and been like, "Happy birthday, Gio."
probably
You want
could
me to
have.
grab a bottle for you?
No, I'll make it up too.
It says there's only one word to describe a son, and it's crossed out. Change to guy.
Aw.
Like you.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Thank you, Galvin.
You got it.
Couple Amazon cards, a Uber Eats, good stuff.
Yeah.
nice.
Thank
Nice,
you.
right.
All your
All right, do
faves.
my next. My next is right behind you in the boxes. Oh, wait, you want to go, Carmen? Okay.
You got it in a box?
Oh,
It's
gee.
2 gifts, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You never bring gifts for anybody. You always
Well,
HTML it.
It's a new year, man.
This is making me very uncomfortable.
You know what that is?
Which one's from Joe?
Neither of them. Yeah.
You know what that is? That's Spanish's hair in the box.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is that Christmas wrapping?
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
does it say Merry Christmas?
No.
Yes.
Oh, the wrapping
Dude,
does,
you
yeah.
should not have bought this.
Yeah.
What is it?
Is it the Millennium Falcon?
No,
What is it?
it's the DeLorean,
Oh.
the Lego set. But I know how much this costs. You should not have bought this.
Wow.
You do it with your kids, man. And plus, after last year, all the stuff you did for me, I appreciate it. So.
wow,
What did he do for you? He started negotiating
Dude.
that we don't really need you.
No, he didn't.
that's very. You should not have bought this.
By the way, what Gio is saying right now is we're not that good of friends.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Dude,
It's a gesture. It's
I
a
love
kind
this,
gesture.
but this is way too expensive.
Well, you got
should
another
not
one
have
in
bought
there.
Can I say that the same for my birthday? I'm a grown man. Don't buy me Legos.
Yeah, well, I
yeah,
talked to
buy
him
him
about
Funko
it.
Pops.
Yeah, I know he does them with his daughter.
Yeah, this is no.
Let me see. Hold it. I can't even imagine how that's Legos.
It's 10,000 pieces.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah. I do.
Let us know when you're done.
We do so. Like I build some of the sets with my daughter sometimes. We're bored. But yeah, you shouldn't. That dude. That wow.
Man, he's making it like it's $1,000.
Well, it's Legos are very like
they're not
overpriced.
cheap.
How much is it? Don't make me Google.
I'm gonna say it's about $200.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, he's got that.
But it's not. It's just like that, to me. Like I wanted this, but I could never bring myself to spend that kind of money on Legos.
Look, Spanish sold one of his chains to buy it.
That's true.
Yep.
Yeah, it was the Karen chain.
Oh wow! Forgot about that. That's what ruined you. The downfall was the chain. Once you started wearing that chain, everything went
Game
bad.
over.
She probably had a little microphone in there hearing all your stuff.
and everything.
Yeah.
Dude, are you out of your mind?
Oh, what is this? What is this?
Another one.
Yeah.
Is it an American Girl doll?
Ghostbusters car?
This is the Ecto One Lego set.
Wow.
Dude, these are.
You said you'd never buy them for yourself, so.
I'm not, but this is.
If you just joined the show, yes, these are gifts for a man over 40.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I feel very uncomfortable right now.
You should. We're all
welcome.
staring
You
at
just
you.
Yeah,
say
you're
thank
supposed
you.
to say thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Happy
but
birthday.
I do not accept these gifts.
Accept them.
Well,
Gio, put them together and stick them in the hallway there.
Yeah.
Just smash them.
Yeah.
It'll fit right in.
Wow. Thank you, Spanish. This is.
If you're going to smash them, just give them back. Because
Yeah. I hope you kept the receipts.
No.
That's.
Yes, you
welcome.
kiss.
wait a minute, you knew you got this and you couldn't wait to the end?
Oh.
You're a jerk.
I mean,
like, you're just going to make everybody
All I know is
else's
think of
gift
think of everybody else. How you always miss everybody else's birthday
every year
Yeah,
for
I
everybody's
think-
birthday, you guys crap all over me.
because you
so,
never
yeah.
get them gifts.
I do get gifts. They're just not that good.
They just never get here in
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Now everybody else has to suffer.
I can.
HTML.
I can tell you that the Ecto One, the Ghostbusters, is more expensive than the DeLorean.
Oh my god!
So you
I
were saying
saw-
Spanish spent about $500 on you.
Yeah.
Wow.
I saw this bottle and thought of you.
All right.
What is that?
All right.
George Dickel,
Oh yeah.
Tennessee whiskey.
Yeah. Tennessee whiskey.
Hell yeah.
All the
Heck
things
yeah.
about Gio, Dickel, and Tennessee.
Yeah.
And not one, but two summer sausages.
yeah.
Summer sauce.
Listen,
Very nice.
They're Lego summer sauce.
you can never go wrong with a summer sausage. Thank you,
I think
Carmen.
I still have the one you got me.
Phenomenal gift. Phenomenal gift.
I know Gio.
Good stuff.
I told Carmen I forgot to get Gio a gift, and she goes, "Don't worry, I got 2 summer sausages. You can have one." Oh, look at Joe coming through. Father to son. Oh my
gosh.
Oh my god.
This is great.
Joe has never brought anybody a gift.
No, that's not true. He got me the t-shirts.
Yeah, but he never brought it.
And to Joe's credit, I asked him if he wanted to go in on my gift, and he said, no, I'm getting him something on my own.
Wow.
Thank you, Joe. It says Fragile across the top.
That's
right.
Italian.
That's right.
If that is Mike's camera, his GoPro, that would be the best thing in the world.
I've always wanted a GoPro.
By the way, did you bring my other camera? The Osmo?
Yeah, it's right
Okay,
here.
remind me. I got to take that
Yeah.
with me.
It's right. It's right here in this box.
Yeah, he's saying it's right here.
What did you get?
The DeSantis 24.
There's a set. There's 2 of them.
Nice.
I mean,
very
Joe
nice.
definitely knows me.
Yeah.
You can drink your George Dickel out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You put your dickle in it first.
Yeah.
What are we doing,
Fantastic.
shots?
Thank you, Joe. DeSantis. Give it up for Ronnie.
Yeah.
DeSantis 2024.
Hilarious.
Happy
You're upset
birthday.
about how your tax dollars get spent, so there you go. Have a cup of coffee.
I believe as soon as Joe purchased that, DeSantis dropped out of the race.
I
No.
actually purchased it right after.
Right. He
jumped
waited
out.
for
yeah.
a discount.
It was
yeah.
way cheaper.
That's so funny. Happy birthday. How old are you? 44?
Yeah, 44.
Wowza.
You got 6 good years left before
Yeah.
it gets really bad.
Listen, I've lived longer than I will live.
I
Yeah,
told him in the birthday card, I said, you tell everyone you're 60. They'll be like, you look great for 60.
Yeah. Hey, you don't think you'll live to 90?
No way.
Why would you want to?
No way.
I know a lot.
If you're
His
in good
dad's
health.
90 in great shape.
His dad was alive during the most prosperous time in America when people were being poisoned every day with their food.
Yeah.
Of course he lived to 90.
His dad's still alive through all those generations.
Yeah,
So
but
there, if he's
he
been
has a-
poisoned for the last 60 years.
He has a foundation of pure goodness. We don't have that.
Clean food.
Yeah,
clean
we don't
air.
have
You're dumb.
We're
Nah.
literally preserved.
I'm going to live to 150.
No, you're not.
Yeah,
Cancer
I am.
rates
Not
were
a
not
chance.
through the
By the
roof back then.
time,
No way.
by the time I get a little older, they come up with all sorts of.
They will. They have it now, but they're
You
not.
don't even know.
we
I
don't
took
get
the
it.
COVID. I got 2 COVID vaccines. That
Oh,
made
yeah,
me live to
definitely
150.
don't.
You don't
Oh,
know.
Wait, yeah.
Or live to 54.
Yeah.
Whoa, easy. Yeah, too soon. Too soon.
Happy birthday, Gio.
Macros
Happy
weren't out of
birthday.
control back then.
That's right.
You son of a bitch.
They didn't have the double Big Mac back
There was
then.
no Wawa.
Maybe, yeah.
My dad ate whatever my mom made, and then would eat the leftovers of everybody's stuff. He said, before we throw it out, I'll eat the leftovers.
Right.
But they weren't injecting the meat with hormones.
But he
and
also-
steroids.
He's been alive for the last 50 years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
again-
but we're saying when he was a teenager,
Young.
when he was in his 20s, there
Right.
wasn't all these chemicals. So his foundation, he grew up, all his organs.
You don't think that would have been ruined over the 50 years following that?
So they did a really cool study back like 10 years ago, and they found that people that when your body is developing, the more you give it pure ingredients, the better you have a resistance to a lot of diseases as you get older.
I would say my dad is in the shape that he is in because of his genetics and because he ran.
Yeah.
every
But
day.
also, he wasn't eating poison. You know,
You don't know what my dad did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I saw his dad
he used
scoop it
to-
right out of the poison
Yeah, he
jar.
used to test it.
Yep.
That was his job. He was a poison tester.
Like
Yeah.
we grew up on Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
Look at the ingredients in Pop-Tarts.
And
Your
Frosted
dad
Flakes.
grew up on eggs and sausage and potatoes in the morning. Like there is a huge difference of the food that your dad
Dad-
ate and that we ate.
Calvin's had sprinkle rat poison on
No.
his eggs.
Yeah.
every day
Yep.
because he's a spy in
To build up,
yeah,
immunity.
right.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Cyanide.
He
He has,
loves it
a,
every day.
he has a tooth in the back that if he pushes out, he cracks it and it's cyanide.
Don't
Just in
ever-
case.
Instantly gone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Michael, do you have a gift for?
Oh my God, he already said no, and now you're putting it
I
like
get
a
every
spotlight on
year.
it.
Every year for everybody else's birthday, I get crapped on. So
I was
it's
actually
finally-
putting the spotlight on you, putting the spotlight on him.
I mean, I traveled the world with Mike.
Yeah. What does
I
that
mean, I'm
mean?
an-
And he can't even get you a gift. That's what you're saying?
what he's saying is I'm a natural giver, and I got I'm going out of town today. I got caught up in business.
As you once said to me, I will quote you back to you. Birthday same day every year, pal.
Yeah, I understand it.
Wow.
I'm
I mean,
just-
Amazon. You always rave about how Amazon, you can order something, it could be here in the same day. Couldn't even
I could lie like some people and say I ordered it and it didn't get here.
You could-
HTML.
You could do that.
But the
You
truth
could do
is, it
that.
just got away from me, and I will make up for it next week. I
Yeah, you just
apologize,
didn't
Gio.
think
Happy
about
birthday.
Gio.
It's okay.
I did
Did he
think
bring
about
you
it.
about
coffee today?
He did, but
his
I pay for that
birthday.
coffee. I pay
Yeah.
for that coffee.
I was getting my coffee, and I got Mike a coffee in addition to mine.
Aw.
Birthday
Question.
coffee.
You were getting Mike's.
When you get my coffee and your coffee, I pay for both coffees.
Sometimes.
Why sometimes?
Well, sometimes I'd like to pay for myself. I don't like to be indebted to anybody.
You're not though. You're not indebted to me. I'm just saying that's part of the process.
Yeah.
Sometimes Gio likes to start the day not being your bitch.
I mean,
No.
I was going to say it
Listen
that
to
way.
me. Gio's going to get coffee anyway.
That is true.
And he said, "Hey, do you want me to get you one?" That's not Gio. Go get my coffee.
it-
That makes him a bitch.
So Gio would be late every day even if he didn't get your coffee.
no, my coffee makes it extra time.
Uh-huh.
So his
Yeah.
coffee comes quick.
My guy in the corner.
You'll never get me.
You're accusing me of being late?
No, I
Shots
didn't accuse
fired.
anybody of anything. I was asking
Listen to
a
me.
question.
It
It
started
took us 5 years of yelling at them for being late, and one day a big dick to tell them not to be late before they're not late again.
Yeah.
Right or wrong.
That is not true.
What happened?
I don't know.
Now you're out. Like, are you going to take your shoes off again?
Sorry, I don't.
Here's the funny thing is, do you remember the week that they came in like 10 minutes early?
Yeah.
And now they're still like, 2
Like
minutes.
what? Yeah.
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 But is that right or wrong?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
About one thing.
what do you mean?
I mean, like you missed Gio's birthday. You're right about
I'm
him
talking
being
about the late
You're
thing.
not right
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
everything that you've been spitting
Isn't it weird
out.
that all the traffic and debris all of a sudden cleared up over the last
Yeah.
like 2 months?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, I got you a great birthday gift. You want me to return him, you dick?
In their defense, Joe has to put a lot of shirts on. Look
Yeah,
how many
Very
shirts he
true.
has on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how long that takes to put on a...
Oh, layers.
Yeah,
Calvin.
you
Very
got the
important.
tank top under there, and then the long sleeve, then the short sleeve, then
Yeah.
the hoodie with the sleeves off.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Right.
I always assumed that Joe was what's holding everybody back.
No, not Joe.
No.
Joe's ready. I picture Joe getting up in the morning, doing a stroll, peeing outside with his pants pulled all the way down to his ankles, and then going in and making a special coffee, sipping in, and then just waiting, just pacing the house, waiting for Spanish.
I don't think that. I think Joe is up at 3:00 and he's sitting in the passenger seat of the car, just staring ahead with the car's not on, no radio, nothing, just staring.
Silence.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about right. That sounds about right.
Vaping.
Yeah.
And then Spanish gets in and he goes, Good morning, Anthony.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that.
Yeah.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to check in with Galvin. He has today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show.
What do we have in news today, Galvin?
Today's news is brought to you by Pelt Shoes. So Monday is President's Day. Well, Pelt's has their big President's Day sale going on starting today, going all the way through the weekend until Monday. So make sure you stop in there. They're giving you $10 off, $75 coupon. So if you spend $75, you get $10 off of that. You can go in there and get whatever shoes you need, whether you need shoes, your kids need shoes, maybe your grandma needs some new shoes, whether you need athletic shoes, boots, dress shoes, heels, whatever you're looking for. They have them all right there in stock, ready to go. And this weekend, it's the President's Day sale happening at Pelt Shoes, going on until Monday through Monday. So make sure you stop in there and save yourself some money. Pelt's has 6 locations throughout Pinellas, Sarasota, and Fort Myers. Stop into a Pelt's today. Make sure you tell them Galvin from the Mike Calta Show sent you.
I don't understand something.
Wow.
What is it that you don't like about the decoration of the studio, Gio? It's been festering for the last hour.
What?
Yeah. You looked around and you were like, yeah, have her decorate in here.
Yeah.
What do you like?
It's a hodgepodge.
Listen,
I'm not asking you. I'm asking Gio.
Great word
Gio,
choice.
tell him it's a hodgepodge.
I mean, I don't understand why you took it that way. Negative. It must be projecting on yourself.
I'm looking around and I'm like, I think this looks cool for a studio. What don't you like?
Yeah, Gio, what don't you like?
It's a bit cluttered.
Happy birthday.
Can I tell you why you think it looks cool? You're looking that way. That's cool. That wall is
Right.
good. That wall's good.
Come sit over here.
Yeah.
It's this. It's that.
Well, this is Joe.
Oh, wait a minute.
I can't get rid of Joe.
Debatable.
Well, okay,
Streamline her up. All the knickknacks and the paddywhacks and everything else. Also, you've got black and red over here. You got blue and white and black over there.
You have 4 lava lamps.
Yeah.
1, how old are you? 2, what year is it?
Yeah.
Like,
I got
Lava
50
lamp-
guitars. I can't play any of them.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Lava lamps are awesome.
like, what is
I like the love
happening?
lamps.
Me too.
Yeah.
You're
There
in
you
the
go.
minority.
Say it again, Joe.
I like the love lamps.
Exactly.
Thank you, Joe.
That guy.
I
Look
like
at
it
this.
too.
Look at
The
this over here.
problem.
Look at this over here. With those glasses and that hair and 19 shirts and wires
And
everywhere.
100 cords.
He likes it.
Yeah. Thank you, Joe.
You're welcome, Mike.
It's a little cluttered.
I like the lava lamps.
No.
What area is cluttered the most?
we just showed
Kind of like
All right, I'm on it. I'm gonna take everything off the walls.
Don't listen
Stare
to
at
that,
gray
Michael.
blank walls.
Once again, I said this good. I like that. That looks good. The guitars are hung cool. You got the different albums and the Kiss and the Who and the pictures and the stuff. That looks good over there. I like that.
Uh-huh.
But even here, there's a bunch of stuff on the floor.
And then like up there, like Funko Pops and random.
It's a shelf.
Yeah.
You got pictures. You need toys in front of the pictures. One or the other.
Whatever you do, don't get rid of the drum set because we use that a lot.
Drum set's going.
All right.
Like we use that at least once a week.
Yeah.
And then you did like blue and black on your your wall, and then everything else is red and black.
Yeah, different walls for different shots.
Yeah, different
Yeah.
colors.
So we all look like we're at different places.
And I can tell, but I can tell you because I watch you on Bone TV. All your shots, like you say, like you have the Mike Calta Show everywhere, so it can be on. It's all cut off. Not one shot has a straight up the Mike Calta.
Well, that's-
oh yeah,
That's Joe.
nah, that's what I'm telling you. But
Oh, am I
pointing
supposed to say
that
it?
out. But like the only Mike Calta Show is that one gets in
Yeah.
the full thing. But the one behind Galvin, it's cut off at like show. The one behind you, it's cut off
Wow.
at Mike.
I'm sorry I brought it up.
People might be confused as to what show they're watching.
I'm sorry I brought it
By
up.
the way, the guy that likes your lava lamps is encroaching on my area over here.
Yeah.
You're the one that did put it up there.
Yeah.
I said, listen, that's fine, but what do we need there?
Yeah, what is
I need
that?
that.
What is
I-
that?
I need that.
Yeah, what
So
is
wait,
this?
hold on. You can put stuff on his desk only if he likes the stuff.
Yeah. What is this photo?
Pictures of people.
Yeah.
All right.
But also, is it like the computer staying there, or was it like put it on there for like a day or two until you get it situated?
I'm still situating.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
How long does that take?
It's just
Let's just go back to the studio.
it's just a lot of clutter.
Oh my God, we need him.
Again,
Don't throw me out.
He's a human person.
What do we have in news today, Galvin?
The first ever criminal trial of a former U.S. president is set to start next month, with Donald Trump defending himself against allegations of conducting a hush money cover-up. This is the whole Stormy Daniels thing still. 77-year-old appeared in court in New York on Thursday seeking to have the trial dismissed or delayed, but Judge Juan Merchan was not swayed by arguments that the trial's timetable would hurt his presidential campaign. Trump called the decision to start the trial on March 25th a disgrace.
The guy is running for president, and he's trying to get his trial moved so that he can run for president, and he's still going to win. He's still going to win.
Wild. It's wild. The Georgia election subversion case against Donald Trump, more stuff for Trump, and 14 of his allies took a stunning turn Thursday when two top prosecutors testified under oath about their romantic relationship at a hearing triggered by allegations of self-dealing that have potential to derail the indictment. The all-day hearing escalated steadily throughout the day, culminating with Fulton County District Attorney Fannie Willis taking the witness stand for a combative brawl with the defense attorneys that drew several rebukes from the judge. And then they had the questioning that gave us this. Take a listen. This is Fannie Williams on the stand, and they're asking her about some of the places she's been. Take a listen. Here we go. We have it on Bone TV as well.
You also said that he was a world traveler and been on many of the continents.
I've been to 6.
Have you been on any of those continents with him? Besides this one?
Where's Belize? What continent is that? I'm not being funny. I don't know.
Let's say, with the exception of
Belize with him. I've been to the Bahamas with him. I've been with Aruba with him. Don't embarrass me. I'm not sure what continents those are on. Whatever continents those are, that's where I've been. I'm sure if I gave it some thought, I would tell you. But whatever continents those are, that I've been to those locations, sir.
But not Australia or any other continents.
I don't even want to go to Australia. I do know he took a trip in December to Australia.
Diz.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
so
want to go to Australia.
Come on.
top prosecutor. And listen, I know you can't know everything, but I mean, I think that's kind of.
But can I tell you something? Though? Under pressure, I'm like, is it South America? Is it North America? Is it Central America? Like, I get confused for a second.
It is South America.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, you could. But when you're asked
And why
like
are you
that,
posing that question? Why don't you just ask where you've been with him instead of what continent?
because that must have been something that they were.
They were
referring
saying that they were world travelers in all the different continents they've been. And
But
stuff,
that's
so
why
he's-
that may be why she didn't give the continents. That's why she's like, I'm just going to say the places, and they're going to have to figure it out.
Yeah, I think she's.
You think I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt?
Yeah. But it's just one of those things where you're like, ugh.
Yep.
You,
Top prosecutor,
right?
eh?
Yeah, that's why I always say whenever people are like, oh, there's a doctor or there this and that. Yeah, well, you could be a doctor and get C's.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you don't have to be the best in your class.
There's unfortunately going to be a whole class of doctors and lawyers that have used ChatGPT for the past 2-3 years to pass their classes. Yeah.
And you could be a doctor or a lawyer and not know geography.
Sure.
It's not part of your study.
But like I
you should
said,
know.
not everybody's going to know everything,
Yeah.
but it's just one of those things where you're like, I thought you were
I
supposed to
can
be smart.
fix your heart with my eyes closed, but I can't tell you what continent I'm on while I'm doing it. Yeah.
I told my wife because she thinks it's so funny that I'm bad at directions. I'm bad at directions, and I'm bad at directions even when I have Waze on. She goes, "You don't know the difference between 800 feet and 200 feet," and I go, "It sneaks up on you."
Yeah, it goes quick. It goes quick.
I'll be like, "Do I turn here?" And she goes, "No, you were supposed to." And I go, "I don't know."
Carmen,
Every time I go to Lightning, I go, "Is this one way? I don't. Where am I going?"
can you name all 7 continents?
Good luck.
No.
Oh, me?
Can you? I can't.
There are 8 now, actually.
You shut up.
North America, South America, Australia, Europe, Asia, Antarctica, Europe. Or no, I said Europe.
You're missing the most important one to you.
I know.
You should know.
It would be specifically important to you.
Africa.
There you go.
Dizzy laughing.
I always forget one. It's either Australia or Africa. I always miss one of
That was
those.
pretty good, though.
I don't. Yeah,
What's the 8th one?
They found a big continent right next to Australia.
it's outside of our.
They found it.
Yeah, they found it.
It's a whole. It's so big. It's a continent nobody ever saw it before.
Weird, huh?
Leif
Underwater?
Erikson didn't see it.
Crazy,
None
right?
of the space photography
Yeah,
ever.
yeah.
Was
no,
it
it's
past
weird,
a
right?
reef that they couldn't get past?
Yeah,
or what was going on?
no. They just decided to tell us that they discovered it recently.
Nobody
It's
didn't tell me.
Koala Island.
Yeah.
They didn't tell me. I don't believe it.
Oh, there was a huge thing on CNN about it. We covered it. We did cover it in news. Like a couple years ago,
I
yeah.
don't pay attention.
Another privately owned moon lander lifted off yesterday, and everything went as planned. If it touches down next Thursday, it'll be the first time it's been done by a non-government entity. The company is Intuitive Machines, based in Houston.
Yeah, good luck.
Okay. Scientists have discovered a new continent called Zealandia, which was previously unknown for 375 years. Zealandia is mostly underwater.
Yeah,
that's why they didn't discover it.
And all the women that live there look like Zendaya.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. So you're saying that the reason why they didn't discover it is even though they have insane geological mapping, Apple and Google could map the entire world, but they didn't see that because it was underwater.
So it doesn't matter.
They can literally see whole planes and boats that are underwater.
Yeah, but
if they're looking for them,
forget it.
That's what I'm saying. They were looking.
They were looking?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
They're
Well, then I missed
constantly mapping the Earth.
Was Fannie Willis in charge? Maybe she didn't know where they were.
That may be the problem. Yeah.
Fannie Willis is the most racist name
Fannie Willis always makes me think of Fannie Mae.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, what is she doing?
Does she know Freddie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freddie Mac?
Yeah.
And then that makes me think of music. Freddie Mac, Freddie Jackson, Bernie Mac, comedy.
Son of a bitch.
Members of the Kansas City Chiefs, including Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, met for dinner and drinks at a restaurant Wednesday night, just hours after the deadly shooting at their victory celebration. Of course, people are freaking out.
Does anybody care?
Yes, people care.
No, I'm saying like real people.
No, because what are they supposed to go out and stop?
Yeah.
Or they're investigating or what? I don't know what's going on. Listen, they won the Super Bowl. People got shot at the thing. Nothing to do with them. Go out and have some drinks.
They're
and
still
enjoy
hungry.
yourself. Yeah, exactly.
I remember what Glenn Beck was supposed to come here and be in the parade, the Gasparilla parade for something, and the space shuttle blew up that morning or the day after, the day before rather, or something. And he wouldn't do it because he felt like we should not be celebrating when these heroes died in the space shuttle. And I'm like, military guys die every day. You're out there celebrating. There's people getting shot all the time. You're out there celebrating. Like, doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah, but I could see if he would have said, listen, it's going to be a bad look on me. Like, don't tell other people they shouldn't be celebrating or anything. I could understand where he doesn't want to be on a float going, whenever astronauts die.
Why? He's not an astronaut.
Because of people like these people that are saying that Mahomes and them shouldn't be out celebrating their Super Bowl victory because people died. People die every day. People are dying right now while I'm speaking.
These are rentals.
Yeah.
Nobody gets out alive. So just relax.
I saw it as Glenn Beck missed his flight, and he was like,
or they didn't pay him up front. He was like,
I'm on Google Earth. Put in
Zealandia.
Zealandia doesn't even move the Earth.
Right?
There's nothing
It's
comes
weird,
up.
but it's discovered new continent.
Yeah, it's underwater.
Okay. I don't know.
Speaking of those events, the Kansas City shooting and all that stuff, Patrick's much hated brother Jackson may be a hero.
What?
Have you heard about this?
No, I heard he was. There was something that he was close.
Yeah, so there's a tweet going around saying that he was with a group of people seeking safety from the gunfire, and he was taking care of a child who was lost from his parents and was keeping the boy calm and stuff.
I don't trust him around kids.
As for the shooters, police don't think there were any sort of unified motive. This was just a dispute between multiple parties that got out of hand, is what they're saying.
Two people had a fight, and they pull out a gun and shot a chick from a radio station by accident.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
Like, how does that even happen? You're a
I don't
bad
know.
shot. You shouldn't have a gun.
Yeah.
I found out I knew people who went to the parade. I knew people who were there. Yeah, like people from New Jersey that I know that were Chiefs fans that went to Kansas City for the parade. And I'm like, well.
The witnesses said though they were shooting everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, it was a dispute, but then they just started spraying bullets everywhere.
I think people, and I don't know how they said that these were teenagers, right?
Yeah.
I think younger people now don't understand that when you die, you die.
Right.
Like, or if you take a life, and they're done.
They're
like,
desensitized.
They're waiting for them to respawn in a different spot. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Like, remember those kids that ran over that police officer in Las Vegas? They're just laughing, and they hit two people. It
And
wasn't even
I
just one.
wonder if you're so disassociated with reality or you're just the dumbest people on earth.
Maybe
Or you just
both.
don't care.
What about this? What if this is all a conspiracy to try and get Jackson Mahomes back into good graces? And they set up the whole shooting so he could help the kid.
The Kels, that guy is already, before this happened, he was already on an anti-gun campaign.
Who?
Travis Kelce.
Oh well, he's
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Taylor
I mean,
Swift.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like their whole thing. You know,
No,
what
it
I mean?
didn't bother him. Let's go to the sports bar after
Yeah.
the mass shooting.
Yeah,
I don't fault them for that at all.
nah,
No, I mean,
I don't
it's
either.
kind of
Nobody in their organization
It's
died.
kind of a bad look.
I mean, but they had plans and they won a Super Bowl. And yes, okay, we take a second and realize, but they had nothing to do with it.
But it's a bad look.
And I saw where like they took a picture with a police officer outside.
They're all
Right.
smiling
In
and
front-
partying.
right.
Yeah, but
But, I
it's
mean, you
not. It was hours after it happened. We were all watching.
Yeah, what did you do that day?
So yeah, but so say we hold an event and like 20 kids and all these people got shot. Are we going to party
No,
afterwards?
20 kids. 20 kids is a big difference. That's
Well,
a
no,
mass shooting.
they said there was multiple kids that were shot.
Yeah.
There was over
They
20
didn't
people
die.
shot.
One person died,
but
but
multiple people. Yeah.
yeah.
You got
Yeah.
like so if we held an event and people were shot at that event,
Yes.
we're not going to the sports bar partying, keeping the show rolling.
I guess I'm by myself.
I don't think we would do that.
No,
It's kind of a
I
bad
think
look.
it would everything gets shut down.
Like, we wouldn't cancel the rest of the day.
What if they went to Vegas?
Like if they left.
Yeah. Is it because it was there in Kansas City?
I think, I think it's worse that it's right there,
Yeah.
where it just happened hours before.
and you're smiling, you're taking pictures, you're laughing.
Partying.
Like if you go to dinner and because they obviously shut down the restaurant, it's private. You go to dinner, that's fine. You go to dinner, but you aren't out and
They're partying.
about
All right,
partying.
what about
You have to
this?
look sad.
What about this? If you took a picture of me while I'm eating my steak and I go,
Perfect. Yeah.
I'm not saying
and then I
it's,
drink.
I'm not saying it's wrong. It's kind of a bad look.
Yeah,
I
you,
know,
So
yeah.
at this point, if they put out anything, any kind of statement like "we're so terribly upset," that's all BS.
you
don't
have
care.
to know that people are going to be upset
Yeah,
about it,
right.
whether you know
Like,
justified or not.
If
yeah.
they don't care, that's fine. That's their right to not care, but it's kind of a bad look.
So a follow up on that $36 million lottery ticket. Remember, I said that wasn't claimed and the time was coming up. A missed deadline last weekend means someone in Florida lost out on $36 million.
I know it was
Oh.
me. I know it was me.
No one stepped up to claim the prize from the August drawing before the deadline, rendering the Mega Millions lottery ticket void.
Says here,
Yeah.
Lutz, Florida. I
How
don't know.
long?
Probably.
How long do you have? Like 10 years, 5 years?
Oh no! I think it's less than a. This one, I think it was less than a year. I always thought it was a year.
It might
but,
be 6 months.
They
To
said.
claim?
Yeah, I think so.
So this one was from August. So
Oh crap! Okay.
August, September, October, November, December, January, February. So it was only 7 months for this. So I don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Well,
I thought
I mean,
you had like a year because like with scratch offs, isn't it like a?
I don't know. I mean, listen. If you want, obviously they don't know that they won. It's
Right.
not like they, or maybe they did and they misplaced the ticket.
it could be
but,
me. I have some tickets.
Probably. Is. Probably.
Well, tonight I'm going to be rich tonight because tonight is what the Mega Millions, right? I'm pretty sure.
Mega Millions is Tuesday
400
and Friday, I think. Yeah, let me see.
baby.
I haven't played in a while.
Here we go. We're gonna be
Imagine you find the ticket like because you see the story that it's expired. You're like, I want to check these tickets, and it's you.
Oh, what do you do?
I don't have any tickets lying around to check. Like those, and I don't think I played Mega Millions either.
We have in the past because it has gone up. Whatever the Mega Millions, you're right, Spanish. It is the drawing is tonight. It's $457 million.
We're gonna be rich.
When they got to 457, we used to start going, "Well, I'm going to give you this,
Yeah.
you this." Now
Oh,
it's
dude, we're
like
taking
now it's
care
not
of.
even close to enough before we start talking about that.
Oh, well,
like
I
it's
mean-
always in the hundreds of millions now.
This guy's giving $500 to Gio.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
We're gonna
I
be
should have
rich.
got a better gift now
Oh,
It's not your birthday
all
now.
about you.
on my birthday.
It's all about him.
I mean, I did give you a good gift on
Not
your
as good
birthday.
as that.
Well,
That's $700 worth of gifts.
I also didn't have a mental breakdown on air for your birthday.
That's just the best gift you ever gave me.
Yeah,
Thank
so-
you. I'll take that back.
I didn't
after that-
understand. Is that a good gift or is that
Yeah.
Was for me.
does that make you give better gifts? Oh,
Yes.
is that what happened?
Yeah,
What?
for sure.
So your brain broke and now you give better gifts?
I mean, so far so good. Am I right?
All right.
Yeah.
That's great. I'm first up. That's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Carmen's
next.
Yeah.
When's your birthday?
Oh, boy.
Again?
What are we in? February now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're March?
Oh,
Yeah. March.
I already got
25th.
Carmen's birthday
nope.
present.
March
Thank you.
20. Well, you're doing a 2 and a 5.
That's 7.
Oh, March 7th.
wow.
27.
Look at that.
Jeez.
man.
That's not
Peter.
27. That's
Yes,
7.
I went.
27. March 27th.
Yes.
Let me see if it's on my phone.
It should be.
Do you know what it is?
Your birthday?
No. Do you know what your birthday present is? Do you know
Me?
yet or no?
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Yeah, you told me on air.
Hmm.
Is that the follow up?
Yeah, he did.
You did. I'm just lying. It wasn't actually a gift. He just made that up on the spot.
No. He said it on air. I just didn't know if that was actually going to be my gift still, or if
What was it?
if you're taking it back.
Yeah.
He said he was going to buy my drink package for the cruise.
Who said that? Galvin?
Yeah.
Oh.
Great gift. If that is my gift.
I already bought it. That is a good gift.
I'm gonna be so drunk on the cruise.
Thank you, Gilbert.
That's a gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Galvin. That's going to be a great gift.
How much is a drink package?
Chad and I talked off about it.
Okay.
How much is a drink package?
It's like 3 something.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's a lot of money.
He's hard rock rich.
got me, I was to say, got me in the right time. Got me in the right
A
time.
couple pumpkins.
What if we found out that Galvin and Carmen were having an affair?
It would be the craziest thing ever.
I mean, that would blow my mind. Ixnay on the affair. My bad.
By the way, if Carmen and I were having an affair, Jenny would be involved.
With Chad?
Nice.
No.
Oh.
100%.
How dare you?
Oh, wait, what?
This is getting hotter by the second. Keep talking, Galvin.
Don't sleep over. Don't sleep over. I'll pay for your package if you do.
There's always a catch.
I'll give you your package if you give me your package.
So somebody lost out on $36 million, but how about this? A pair of workers in New York's Metropolitan Transportation Authority are being praised for reuniting a traveler with a lost bag containing $30,000 cash.
Wow.
Just walking around with $30,000 cash. They tracked the person down using a note about an appointment that they had with their mechanic that was in the bag.
That is not he's not meeting with a mechanic. That's some type of drop off.
Yeah.
You know what the mechanic
The mechanic,
is. Yeah.
I saw that movie.
That's pretty cool.
There's no way. And who?
I hear you paint house.
Wait.
Who carries 30 grand and then forgets it?
A spy.
Gamblers.
Or somebody who's making a drug deal.
The only way I see
it was
them,
a drop.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, you forgot your bag. I was like,
or if he was carrying 90 grand and he just left 30 of it behind.
Dude. Or he's like trying to get one of
why
his
do you
family
have-
members back from, human trafficking, and this guy ruined it.
I was going to say, why do you have that much cash on you regardless?
Yeah, something's going down. Something's going down.
I
Like,
don't
anytime you hear this, it's like somebody who was going to put a down payment on a house or do something like that's all the money in the world that I had. Which, by the way, I talked to my brother the other day. He said, the whole bubble thing with the housing bubble.
Yeah.
He goes, they're still doing everything exactly the same way.
It's crazy.
And everything. And he goes, and people can't afford
No.
stuff. And they have these
It's
new
ridiculous.
loans that they do where they do 3-2-1 where you get discounts. He goes, if you have to have a discount to buy a house, you can't afford that house.
Right.
Well, I learned about this over the Christmas break. The banks is called tranches. And so they make all the interest off the money. It's no secret. But when they move money from bank to bank, that also collects interest. So they just are collecting hundreds of millions of dollars every day. On
How do we
these
track
tranches.
what Michael Berry is doing?
I can look into it. Because I'm sure somebody is.
Starting to short the housing market again. I
Yeah.
want to get in early.
So he's on Unusual Whales. They post a lot of his stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he is very open about what he feels the market's going to do, and it's not looking good.
The end of that movie, what is that movie called?
The Big Short.
Yeah.
The Big Short. The end of that movie where the text comes up and tells you what happened following that, and that Michael Berry had offered to go to the White House and discuss it, and they ignored him the whole time, but then they audited him the next 3 years.
Yeah.
That makes me laugh so hard. But he's definitely a guy to watch
Yeah.
if you're looking to make some investments.
He's talking about gold and silver and
know.
Hey, listen,
crypto.
I've been buying up gold for the last
Yeah,
year,
man, smart.
and crypto's
Yep.
Bitcoin's at 52 now.
Yeah, they're all going up because people don't like when you look at the stock market. It doesn't make any sense that it's doing so well, yet our economy, like the average person, is not doing well.
Right.
And then when you look at the graphs of the top 1% of the people that live in America,
Yeah.
how their wealth just keeps accumulating and the average person keeps decreasing.
The record profits are happening.
Bro,
I was looking at that yesterday. The 1%.
Did you see what I said?
Yeah.
You did. It's wild to see.
So you have the $36 million that somebody didn't claim their lottery ticket. That's gone. This person gets their $30,000 cash back. And then this, oh man, this is a good burn. A guy in Illinois wasn't looking forward to Valentine's Day after his girlfriend broke up with him.
I get it.
But 3 days later, after he got dumped, he bought a lottery ticket that hit for $1 million.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love this guy.
That's pretty good.
Good
No
for this
word on
guy.
whether.
That's a sign.
I mean, you call her first, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Guess what?
From your private plane.
Yeah.
Wait.
It's not even $1 million.
Oh, no, sorry.
Yeah.
A million.
I
He's
get
lucky
really
if he's
excited.
flying first class at this point. Yeah.
2 Republican lawmakers have introduced a bill that would prohibit the sale of cold beer in Tennessee.
This is insane.
It's already cleared 2 hurdles in the state, but there's still more debate before it has to go
What
up
is
for a
the
final
point
vote.
of that? I read this, but
So
I don't
you
know.
can't drink it.
Yeah.
Oh, you think
Like, out
drunk
of the
people
store.
don't care if they'll drink it right there?
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
but that I'm
Yeah.
guessing that would be
There's-
what other reason?
It's a little bit of a deterrent, but yeah, there's still I don't
So you
care.
can't walk into a gas station and get a cold beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's got to be some hidden legislation in there that they're trying to
Maybe,
pass.
but what I think the overall view is nobody wants to drink a warm beer. It's a lot easier to just go in and grab a cold beer. Then you're going to pop it open in your car. You're drinking and driving, as opposed to I'm going to get some beer, go home,
Put it in
chill
the
it,
fr-
then you drink it at home. you
Which
know,
is
that type
crazy
of thing.
because the states make so much money off of DUIs, and then you find out that they're funding both sides of the
They're double dipping.
Just moved to Florida where we have drive-through liquor places.
Those are the best.
That's wild.
I like the places now. They have like the convenience stores. They have like mixed drinks in a cup to go, and you buy they'll have like Fireball and rum chata, and then a mixer in a cup with ice.
Yeah.
and you just go buy it, and then you pour it all in, and then you just have a mixed drink to go.
Little roadie.
If you're mixing drinks in a convenience store, you might want to rethink your process.
wow.
It was for a picnic. Okay.
How about this? A cheerleader in Michigan was told to cover up while she was wearing her official cheerleading uniform in school. Her mother says if the uniform is inappropriate to wear or is appropriate to wear for the game, it should be appropriate for school. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Hey, wait to sex it up when you get out there, high school girl.
Yeah. I mean, no,
Does
we're not
she-
doing that.
Does she have tremendous breasts though?
I did not see a picture. I don't know. So
I mean, maybe she's not. Maybe she's overfilling it, and it's like not appropriate. You know,
Yeah.
it's probably not even appropriate for her to be in the uniform while she's cheering. Like maybe she needs a bigger size or
Because
something.
I bet. Well, I remember when I was in high school. This was Catholic school. And when the girls would wear their cheerleading uniform, it was the best. But they would roll their skirts up, and then they would, yeah, they would. There was a piece that they would have to wear to cover their boobs, and they would remove it while they were at school.
Yeah, well, they're not saying that she did anything to the uniform. It was the same uniform she wore for whenever she cheerleads, but then she can't wear it whenever she's in school. I don't know.
Don't sex it
Is
up.
that the right word? Cheerleads?
Yeah, I don't know.
I know. It just doesn't. It sounds right.
When she
cheers.
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 When she cheers.
cheerlead.
I like cheerleads. It's everybody cheers. She cheerleads.
When she's leading the cheers.
Yeah.
Fans and just people that notice it expressed concern over Amy Schumer's face.
Okay, now hold on. Galvin showed us a picture on his phone, and I'm looking at it from here going, she looks fine. She looks fine. And then when he sent it to me, I went, oh, pumpkin face.
Yeah. Saying it appeared puffy during the Tonight Show and the View appearances. Schumer took to Instagram to respond to audience criticism of her face during those appearances. As clips of the interviews circulated online, some fans expressed concern over her face. She said, "Thank you so much for everyone's input about my face. I've enjoyed feedback and deliberation about my appearance, as all women do, for almost 20 years. And you're right, it is puffier than normal right now." She added that she has endometriosis, an autoimmune disease that every woman should read about. She said there are some medical and hormonal things going on in my world right now. Well, that's why I said that she looked like Jerry Lewis, and Jerry Lewis was on medication that made his face all big. But it looks way bigger than normal.
When I said like her body didn't look that fat, like the face didn't match the body.
Yeah.
Scroll the next one, Joe. Yeah, that's the one. That's the
Mamma
one.
Mia.
Yeah.
That's her from the Tonight Show.
Yeah.
That's what I saw. Yeah, and it's shocking.
She got hamster cheeks.
Yeah, but I mean,
she's always had big cheeks.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
those
she got
are-
prednisone face.
That's prednisone was the drug I was trying to
She's
think
got
of.
Scott Stapp, Jerry Lewis, all had
Yeah.
prednisone face for a little while.
and listen, people are going to notice it and they're going to say something. If I was her, I would go, just a heads up before everybody starts slamming me on Instagram and my face is all puffy. I have a disease, so try not to make fun of me.
Well, it's like when I look at a girl and I go, God, she looks huge. And Carmen's like, well, she just had a baby. I go, oh, okay. I didn't know, Maybe I don't say like, Jesus Christ. I always go, oh, she looks a little larger.
Yeah, when a kid's like 7, it's a little,
tighten it up.
Yeah.
Come on,
I
let's
was
go.
on prednisone when we were on the Burt's cruise, and my face, I don't know if you could tell, but I could tell that my face was all puffed up in my cheeks and in my jowls.
No, we would have definitely told you. If
But
we know
guys
that.
can hide it with their beards.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah.
And Carmen.
Yeah.
Carmen can hide with her beard. How about this? This seems something Spanish you'll freak out about. I think it would be pretty cool, though. Just one more thing for us to go to Vegas for. A John Wick experience will open in Las Vegas later this year. According to the press release, the John Wick experience will span approximately 12,000 square foot in a space that blends immersive theater and highly themed cinematic environment to create an interactive journey that allows guests to live out their best life as a copycat Keanu Reeves on high stakes adventures.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. You should definitely, they should definitely put the Super Bowl in Vegas every year.
Yeah.
I don't think everybody they had the most fun. It had the most parties, had the most places. And when you add things like this every year, something will be growing. It'll be the new thing to do at the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I think it makes sense.
Did you guys see that new flooring that Disney patented and created
Yes,
for virtual
I
reality?
did.
Dude,
That is wild.
It's these little tiles that can move. Did you see it?
I did see it.
It looks so cool. And if that's what they're going to start
Is that
using,
the future of gaming?
bro.
Yeah, because you've seen those other games where they have the harness and all this
Yes.
stuff and the floor moves, but this one, you can have multiple people on there going in different directions. It is wild.
And you can move. So, like, if there is a stool and you're playing a game where you're a magician or you do magic and you want to move the stool or you're a Jedi, the stool moves in real time on the floor. It's so crazy.
That is pretty awesome.
Paul McCartney's long-lost Hofner bass has been located and returned 50 years after it was stolen. It's been called the most important bass in history, obviously, because it was used to create so many of the Beatles songs. There's a picture on Bone TV of the bass. You've seen that bass a million pictures and stuff. Yeah, so 50 years later, whoever stole it, I guess, returned it. Or their kids did.
I have an interview with Paul. You want to hear it?
Sure. Yeah.
Hey, Paul, I heard they found your bass.
I got it back. I'm glad to have it.
Good. Thank you. Thank you, Paul.
That was great.
A new study looked at blood alcohol test data to determine which NFL fans drink the most.
Oh, boy.
This is for last season. The most
Philadelphia.
and the
Yeah.
least. You say Philadelphia is where the most is?
Yeah.
You're wrong.
Oh.
Bills.
Not in the top 5 for
Oh,
most.
wow.
You
They're
wanna
just
go-
assholes then.
Yeah, for no reason. All right, you want to go the most first? What do we have?
Buffalo. I say Buffalo.
Buffalo? No.
Boston.
No.
Vegas.
No.
All right, hold on. Stop and think about this. Green Bay.
No.
Florida.
Oh, Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh comes in number 2.
Okay.
Minnesota.
They're working in the steel factories. They need a beer. Speaking of cold beer.
Tennessee.
Tennessee is number 1.
Good hint, Galvin.
Tennessee
What was that
is
cold beer?
the
'Cause of
story
the
that we
sto-
just
the-
did
yeah.
where they can't have the thing.
Nashville, I guess.
So Tennessee Titans. Tennessee is the highest one, then Pittsburgh Steelers. Then you have 3, 4, 5 for most drinks.
Miami.
No,
I'm shocked it's not the Bills.
Yeah, me
it's
too.
not.
No, those morons are just throwing each other at tables while they're sober.
Number 5, New Orleans.
Oh,
Yeah, of course, New
Yeah.
Orleans. Number 4, Atlanta. Atlanta Falcons didn't make the playoffs, but they did make this. And then number 3 is Indianapolis Colts. What about the least? The teams that drink the least, the fan base that drinks the least, I should say.
Minnesota.
No,
Seattle, nerds.
no,
Colorado.
no, no.
Buffalo.
Colorado.
Yeah.
What team?
Rockies.
You got it.
Nailed it.
You got it.
Yeah.
NFL, Colorado Rockies.
Isn't that them?
The Colorado.
Lions.
No.
No, if I lived in Detroit, I would be drinking that.
49ers. San Francisco.
No, number 5 is LA Chargers.
Boo.
Number 4
Wait, this is drinks the least?
drinks the least. If you want to guess, you can guess. Baltimore
Miami.
Ravens.
Oh.
No, Miami not in there. Number 3, New York Giants.
Yeah, well, I said Jets, so I thought,
Yeah, not the
Really?
Jets.
yeah.
Number 2, Washington Commanders.
Giants fans just want to eat.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And number 1, the fan base for the NFL that drinks the least, Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Just shooting willy-nilly.
Even though Brittany Mahomes is spraying people in the face with champagne, they drink the least. All right.
Well, she's not drinking it. She's throwing it.
The others are drinking it.
Yeah.
They're champions. They got no reason to drink.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you know that there's going to be a Bee Gees movie coming out? There's a Bee Gees movie. Well, it's in the works that they're going to do it, and the director just signed on. Ridley Scott going to direct a Bee Gees movie.
Okay, I'm in.
People are already calling for Jimmy Fallon and Justin Timberlake to play.
No.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
exactly.
this is a comedy. If it's a comedy, I get it.
Is it a biopic or is it just a regular?
No, it's about them before they were musicians working in a factory. Of course, it's a biopic. What do you think it is?
I don't know. Jesus.
It's about a guy named Bee Gees.
My God. It was a simple question.
There's only one Bee Gee left,
What
right?
would it be?
I don't know.
It's a movie about the Bee Gees. What is it going to be?
Would you call the movie about the guy from Beach Boys a biopic?
Yes.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, of course it was.
It was his
feature film.
biography.
It was a feature film. I stand by it.
Which, by the way, you see what's going on with him?
No.
Yeah.
Brian Wilson?
Yeah.
His wife died. So since his wife died, they put him back in a conservatorship now.
Yeah. Well, he has dementia and a lot of
Somebody
problems
have
going
him.
on. Yeah.
Best Bee Gees song. Then he started singing, and she'd be like, "Oh, Dickie, oh, Dickie."
Be nice to your brother.
What a great
God,
movie.
when all the mom and all the sisters show up at the girlfriend's house, good grief.
Yeah.
What a bunch. I mean, that is the most motley crew I've ever seen in my life.
And that's the thing is, Mark Wahlberg is the fighter, and then they went and found like 5 of the ugliest girls in Boston to play his sisters.
Brutal.
Like, that was just real girls that grabbed off the street.
Yeah, they just went to Boston.
Yeah.
And they were like, hey, want to be in a movie? What are you talking about?
Yeah. What's the pay? And do we get the drink?
The Hollywood Reporter has chosen the 50 best TV shows of the 21st century so far. I have the top 15 here. What do you think? Best TV shows.
Big Bang Theory.
When you think best TV shows,
Breaking Bad.
You can leave the room. Surprisingly, on this list, this was the Hollywood Reporter. Breaking Bad came in at number 16.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good litmus test because now I can try to figure out where their head's at.
But
To
I
me,
will tell you.
What are the years?
The 21st century.
Oh,
Best
so
shows
that
so
could be
far,
anything.
21st century. I can tell you that the top 5 are all solid picks.
So I'm going to tell you what my favorites were, and we'll see where they land.
Okay.
My favorite show of all time is Mad Men.
Do you want me to tell you where it lands?
Yes.
Number 1.
Oh, really?
On Hollywood Reporter list, number 1, Mad Men.
Greatest show
that's
of all time.
Definitely going to be in the top 5. But it's number
Sopranos.
Sopranos, number 2. You want to
Okay.
just do the
Wanna
list?
roll? This is where it probably differentiates. In my, I love Downton Abbey.
Downton Abbey is not in the top 15 for this list.
Okay. I didn't think it would be, but that for me, I have not watched it yet. But everyone loves The Wire.
Yes, The Wire comes in at number 5, and Wire is absolutely fantastic. Number 3 is one that you do like very much, and it was very recent.
Yellowstone.
No.
Ooh.
That was a good guess.
That was much better than Colorado Rockies.
Thanks.
You're getting the swing of this.
All right.
A show that I like.
You like, I like, Gio likes. I don't know if you guys watched it or not.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't remember.
where they're moguls, the media moguls?
Oh,
Succession.
Oh, Succession.
Yeah.
I forgot about
Oh,
Succession.
Comes in at number 3. Comes in at number 3.
So good.
Number 4 is one of the best comedies, one of the best written, one of the funniest. There's so many jokes in every episode that you could watch it a million times and catch all this stuff. And I'm not even talking about Seinfeld.
It's Always Sunny.
No.
Simpsons.
No.
The one with Balky. No, I'm kidding.
Perfect Strangers.
I don't know.
Number 4, 30 Rock. 30 Rock.
Yeah, 30 Rock is good.
fantastic.
Yeah.
30 Rock is great. Number 6 is one that I've heard about. A lot of people talk about it. I've never seen it, but it's on like all these different lists. Is Reservation Dogs
I hear
I
that's
never
good.
watched it either.
on FX and Hulu. Yeah, I hear it all the time that it's really good. Number 7 is one that I watched, and it's a prequel to another one.
Oh, House of Dragons?
No.
Oh.
Ooh.
Prequel.
Mm-hmm.
Better Call Saul? Yeah.
Better Call Saul,
Oh,
which is
yeah.
fantastic.
It is really good.
Surprised Breaking Bad is so far down the list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
I
Better
would've
Call
said-
Saul is ahead of Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
Top 10, though, you should least.
Number 8, we talked about this. The girl that created it is gross, but the show is good.
Girls, yeah.
That was a great show.
Number 9, Freaks and Geeks,
Yeah.
which I tried to watch and I was just like, no.
Never
I mean,
saw
it just wasn't for me.
Yeah.
But a lot of people like it. Number 10, you probably love this Spanish, BoJack Horseman.
Never seen it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, never
That seems
seen
like
it.
it'd be
Does seem like a show that you would like.
yeah, because it's a cartoon and.
Archer, I think, is where I stopped with cartoons.
Okay.
Oh, Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty.
Number 11, The Daily Show. And I don't know whether they're talking Trevor Noah or old school Jon Stewart or old school Craig Kilborn.
Yeah,
my favorite.
I'd take that.
Yeah, for sure. Number 12 is fantastic. And I'm telling you right now, this is one that went under the wire for a lot of people. If you've not watched this, you can watch it right now, and it still holds up, and it's fantastic. Number 12, The Americans.
Oh, yeah.
Great. John Brennan turned me on to that. I watched it, and I was like, it really is one of the best shows. I would put it higher on the list.
Really?
You really would like The Americans.
All right.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah.
It's very good. It's the guy that plays Perry Mason on HBO. That guy. He's been in a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah.
And what's her name? The
Carrie
girl
Russell?
Yeah, Carrie Russell.
Yeah.
And they're Russian spies that come and live in America, and it's like during the 80s and stuff. It's really good.
Good.
Number 13, I think they're absolutely right with this. Doesn't matter what the subject matter is. It could be about a knuckleball. It could be about a shoe. It could be about
I know what you're gonna say.
a 7-foot center. 30 for 30.
Yeah.
ESPN, man, so good. They do such a good job of this. Number 14, I don't think I know. I don't think I even know this, and it's on HBO. Enlightened. Does anybody know what that is?
I think.
Enlightened.
Yeah, I'm looking up right now.
Is that Ricky Gervais?
No, that is.
American comedy drama.
That's with what's her name? Laura Dern.
Yeah.
Luke Wilson. Oh, okay. I have not seen that. Oh, and it's got that other dude in there.
Yeah.
That is was from The League.
There's
and
only
from
two-
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
There's only 2 seasons, and it came out in 2011.
I don't like it.
Oh wow.
I need 3 seasons.
Oh,
before I
this
consider
actually
it.
sounds really funny. It's because she goes on like a retreat, becomes real zen, and comes back, and all of her family and friends are the opposite of her. So at every turn, she's just getting blasted by people.
Oh, how zany.
Yeah.
You know who else is in there? Is Ned Schneebly.
Schneebly. You're missing out. I'm throw this on there. It's not on the list, but if you're not watching Louder Milk, you're missing one of the funniest shows I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, you really like that show.
It's so funny.
All
Listen,
right.
I'm obsessed with Suits right now. I can't stop watching it.
You're welcome.
I am addicted.
I'm on a show right now that Dizzy got me on to called The Traders. It is really good.
So I don't want to spoiler alert anything because I didn't watch the whole thing I'm not caught up on Suits.
Suits? Okay, I'm on season 4.
But I read a thing.
No.
Because they're doing a spin-off show.
Yeah.
Right.
And the spin-off show said, could this be Harvey? So does Harvey leave at the end of the Suits?
Oh, I
Does he
don't know.
leave? Oh,
Don't
it's saying it's-
spoil it.
I'm telling you what I read.
Oh my god, you're the
The Traders with Alan Cummings.
Yeah. So there's an American version and there's an Australian version. The Australian version is much better than the American version.
It says Dutch.
I don't. This one we
American
saw,
reality television series based on the Dutch series De Vanders.
Yeah. So these people were all Australian, and it's great because
The Veranders.
yeah, it's just a good like Lost and Survivor combination.
Number 15 on this list, and this is from
That's my favorite thing in the world when you're talking and Galvin just talks you right out of the
happens.
conversation.
It happens.
You're just trailing, and he's like, number 15.
got to keep it moving.
Yeah.
It's 8:05. From the Hollywood Reporter, best TV shows of the 21st century so far. Number 15. I hear about this all the time as well, and I do like the main person, the actor that's in here. I think he's very talented. Atlanta, that's on FX with Donald
good.
Glover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like that?
I hear great things about it all the time.
Do you have
That and
to?
the Dickie show, the
Little
Dave show,
Dickie's
that's
funny.
good too.
Yeah.
Man, where were you when I needed you talking about traders, bro?
Number 16. What's 16, Galvin?
Yeah.
It was Breaking Bad, not Traders. By the way, Lil Dicky is very hit and miss with me.
Yeah.
Lil Dicky is really good, and then there'll be one where I go, why did they even record this? And then there'll be like the one with him and Benny Blanks or whatever.
Yeah.
It was like, what are we doing, guys? What are we
Too
doing?
much
You know what
gay
they're
stuff.
doing.
Yeah.
Why are like you're forcing it?
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
really
let the gay
was.
stuff come naturally.
Yeah, no, but there's other shows that have too much forced gay stuff too.
Yeah.
that I don't enjoy.
Big dive.
Wait, what?
Bill Skarsgård, who played Pennywise the clown in the It movies, he was busted for marijuana. It was over in Sweden, though.
Scumbag.
He was ordered to pay a $4,000 fine.
Damn.
I guess Sweden's pretty harsh with the marijuana.
Which I can. That's how I know Suits is old because weed is the big drug and it's so bad.
Wow.
How dare you? I'm like, really? That's
But it was only like a few years before it started being legalized.
It's so weird.
Yeah. And then finally in news, dictionary.com just added 327 new words and terms, including a bunch of Gen Z stuff. Do you want me to give you the word and then you guys tell me what the definition is?
Yes.
Bed rotting.
Oh, man.
That's when somebody is like an old person.
No, it means when you stay in bed all day.
It is,
Yeah,
spending
let me
many
finish.
hours in bed, often with snacks, electronic devices, all that
Maybe
stuff.
cookie dough.
Yeah, just hanging out.
That
I
sounds
used to
like
be
the
that
best
guy.
day ever.
Right. I used to be like that. Now I'm like, once I open my eyes, I got to get
Oh,
out.
no, all day Sunday, I'll just sit naked in my bed and eat cookie dough. It's amazing.
There was this kid that I worked with, Richard, and he lost a ton of weight. He became like obsessed with losing weight and would be on that elliptic.
Oh, yeah,
thing,
yeah.
whatever. And I think he lost like 250 pounds or something crazy because he was very fat. But well, I mean, he started out very, very fat.
All right, we get it. He was fat.
He told me, he goes, you don't understand. Before I had this job, all I would do was stay in bed and I would drink 2 liters of Coke and eat Cheetos and stuff. And he goes, and I wouldn't move. I wouldn't do anything.
That sounds like magic.
But then he got a job with people that he liked and wanted to go out and do stuff and didn't want to be fatty. So he went to the gym and went crazy with it and stuff. But he was
People used to look at him and go, wah, wah. What a
he
jerk.
was the kid that knew the most about computers before you had a before everybody had a home computer.
Right.
And so I talked to him. I was like, because he would build computers and do all this stuff. I said, Richard, what do I need? I'm going to get a computer. And he's like, you need this much RAM and you need this and blah, blah, blah. And I go, I just want to be able to get email and look at porn. Like, what do I really need? And
Let's
he's
be
like,
honest.
he goes, just buy one of those.
Yeah.
What about this? The different definitions that they're putting in dictionary.com. The ick. I-C-K. The ick.
Yep.
That's like all Spanish.
You gave me the all right.
Carmen, do you know what it is?
Yeah, it's like when you get like that feeling, like
That's exactly what it is. Yeah, sudden feeling of disgust or dislike.
Yeah.
I get the ick all the time.
I get it at 5:55 every morning. Spanish walks in.
Not
Yes.
nice. It's not nice to say.
I like watching people's dating icks. Like, what's your dating ick?
I have
Like,
to show you my ick.
wait a minute,
Ugh, smoker.
smoker, or someone who's mean to like servers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I want to go on a date. I do.
Joe?
All right, Michael.
We could double date. I'm not trying to hook up with another girl. It's just I watched Love is Blind, or what is that?
Love on the Spectrum?
No.
Oh.
Oh man, if it was Love is Blind on the Spectrum, that'd be pretty good.
I don't think they can do that
They
legally.
just match
I
two
don't
of
think,
them.
yeah, I don't think they can do that.
Force them to get married.
Yeah, I don't think that's allowed.
Is it people that are blind? That's what the show is?
No, you don't see the person.
Oh.
They keep them separated until they ask one to marry them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So and then they hang out for a while and they videotape that. So
Yeah.
I watched this couple, and this couple is like, she's okay, she's a 7, he's a 7, and they're like, I love you, this is great, I love you, this is the meant to be, and I'll love you forever. And I was like, great. Then that night they go to a party with just the people on the crew, and the one dude starts talking to this hot black chick, and she's like, I just don't know if we can go on. I don't know. I'm like, you just loved him 5 minutes ago. Now he talked to a girl for 5 minutes, and you're like, I think it's over. That's the dumbest show
Have
I've
you
ever
seen
seen.
the Brazilian version?
No.
The Brazilian version is
The last thing I want is a stupid show with subtitles.
I'm telling you, you're gonna want to check it out.
Hot girls, I can see hot girls anywhere.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, you don't got to yell at me about it. I just want.
No, I'm just saying, it's not worth it for me. You show me an Australian Love on the Spectrum, I'll watch that.
I'm
They have
still
Australian.
I know.
Yeah.
blown away by 90 Day Fiance, the guy that looked like the little kitty cat that was dating that hot Brazilian
Yeah.
chick.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she was unbelievable. And he was like a little puppet kitty cat.
Yeah. 90 Day Fiance is still one of the best shows ever.
Yeah.
What about bussin'? What's bussin'
don't
mean?
be bussing, bro.
That's like cool.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
It's bussin'. It's good.
Yeah.
Great, wonderful, amazing. Yeah.
I do that with my kids all the time. I go, oh, you guys want some of this? It's bussin'. And they go, you don't even know what that means. I go, I do too. And they go, what is it? I go, it means it's bussin'. It makes them so mad.
My I'll say something like that. My daughter, you're so cringe.
Yeah. And I tell her, she can give her the ick.
Yeah.
You're so cringe.
You know, you should tell them you're the plug. Say, I'm the plug. Yeah.
That's not good though.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you want.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're the plug.
is
You're the
good.
hookup. You're the guy.
Drug dealer is usually what that
Yeah.
means.
Right.
My
Yeah.
father
The
used
guy.
Wait.
my father used to call me a plug, like that's a bad thing, and a screw. Those are the two things. Don't be
Not
such a
good.
screw.
Yeah.
And then I remember when my grandmother called my cousin Jill a pill,
Oh,
and it rhymed.
Yeah.
Oh my God! She goes,
Game
Jill,
over.
you're such a kill, and we lost our minds. For some reason, when you're a kid and something rhymes, it's hilarious.
What about boobney? Do you know what boobney is?
Boobney.
Yeah,
That's
boobney.
when you have when your boobs
When your
get
boobs
long.
go together.
No,
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 they droop.
no,
They hit your knee.
no,
Boobney.
no,
Boobney.
no.
Boobney.
It's gross. Boobney is pimples or a rash caused by your bra. So it's kind of like acne, but it's boobney.
Back knee.
Yeah, it's boobney.
I like Bimple so much better.
Oh yeah.
How about when girls have extra like budding nipples on the areola?
Oh yeah.
Like they don't pop through, but they're just like little, like they're like poke their head out, like, hey, what's up? But they don't come all the way out.
Just read them like Braille.
Yeah, they got Braille nipples.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
That's disturbing.
Do you know what Barbiecore is?
I love barbacoa.
Barbiecore.
Is that Barbie music played with like hardcore metal?
No, but it is something
I am perfect.
related to Barbie.
When you look like Barbie.
It's when you love Barbie, you dress like her, you do everything. You're hardcore Barbiecore.
Yeah.
It's pink outfits, accessories, decor that celebrates Barbie. That
we
kind
called
of
it
stuff.
Legally Blonde in my day.
Yeah.
I think this one's pretty obvious. Girl dinner, cheat code. We all know what that is. Range anxiety. Do you know range anxiety?
Yeah,
is?
that's Chris Kyle had that. You go to the range and you fear that somebody next to you is gonna.
Should have had it.
Yeah.
Should have had it. Yeah. No, that's not what it is.
When you're out on the range.
No, think of modern times in the way things are going for our transportation. You have range anxiety.
Oh, that your car's not going to make it all the way there.
Your vehicle's battery will run out of power before you get where you're going. And stuff.
Joey has that.
And then finally, from dictionary.com, these are different words and phrases they're putting in there. Shacket.
Shoes and jacket. Put on your shacket.
You're very close.
Shirt and jacket.
Shirt and jacket. Mash up. Yeah, shirt and jacket. It's a quote, garment in the style of a button-down shirt made of a thicker fiber, usually worn over a shirt like a jacket, so it's a shacket.
There is no better album title than Take Off Your Shoes.
Take off
your pants and
jacket. Yeah. That's the funniest thing.
Yeah, that was good. And that is it for news. You have a direct flight, or is it connecting? Or
direct flight.
Oh,
That's
good.
fine.
Yeah.
I bumped up a little earlier. Of course, Carmen. Let's not get crazy.
Well, weren't you just talking about a
Look at
flight?
Lynn Coppolis.
Oh, yeah. That was
You
fun.
look good. You look good. I'm always going to judge you, and when you walk in secretly, I wouldn't. If you look bad, I wouldn't be like, "Oh, you look awful," but you look really good. Grab that
got
mic.
rock and roll hair going on.
Yeah. What are you doing? What's going
I just
on?
woke up.
No, it looks good.
No, it looks good. You got
How are you guys?
You know, we're all right. Getting old and stuff.
I was,
you look like you're going to a
listening to your TV shows you were talking about.
Yeah. What do you watch? You watch
Mad Men is one of my
Mad Men.
favorites.
Is that the best?
Of all
good.
time.
So good.
I've never related to a character so much that I did to John Draper.
Really?
I just want to bang girls in my office. and when he it's so weird because I love my wife. I love my kids even more, and I have a good life. But when Don Draper walks out of his kid's birthday party to go get the cake and just doesn't come back.
My favorite was, do you remember there was an episode where they were having a party and a kid comes running through with
I know exactly.
With a dry cleaning thing over his head.
Yeah.
Dry cleaning bag. I'm like, those are the days. Make America great again.
I thought you were going to say where the other dad hits the kid.
Oh, yeah, and they
remember
hit the
that?
kid's
And they're
hand.
like, well, what did you do, Tommy? And they're like, hey, did you just hit my kid? They're like, well, he's an adult. He's
It
right.
does tick me off that now I'm 56 years old and I can't just hit kids.
Yeah, you can hit my kids if you want to make you feel better.
Someday in a grocery store, I'm just going to whack the crap out of some rando. Some random kid. I'm just going to hit him.
How have you been?
I'm doing all right, man. How are you?
I'm good. I don't feel wonderful. I've been working out lately, and I'm so sore.
big deal.
Yeah, no big deal. I go to the gym. There's a kid here. Is that your kid? Oh, what's up, dude? What's going on? I was like, Lynn, did you pick one up on the way?
Dropping F-bombs on the way in.
My daughter does that. She drops F-bombs to me. And
How old is she?
11. Well, she's been doing it since she's 4, yeah. But it's just to me, though. It's kind of like, those movies where only one person can see the ghost. She only does it in front of me. Like, I picked her up from the school yesterday. She got in the car. I go, what's up, dummy? She goes, hey, fatty. Like, that's just a relationship that we
You
have.
fatty?
Yeah. Oh, she's got endless fat jokes. It's unbelievable.
Oh, that's so funny.
I go, how'd you do in volleyball? did you lose? And she goes, yeah, I lost, just like you can't lose weight. Like she does jokes like that. Like she's mean about it. They're not just cute.
I love her.
Yeah. Oh, you would love her.
Speaking of fat, look at that picture of me on the. Oh my gosh.
You look
great. I look stung. I look like something stung me. I'm having an allergic reaction.
You think you don't look good there?
No, I think I look like I've been stung by a bee.
You look great.
You're crazy. I was looking at I was trying to grab a picture from the internet to put on our social media that you were coming in, and you do have some sexy pictures up there.
So, yeah, I was smart. I was hot for like 10 minutes, and I caught it on camera.
Take all the pictures.
And I was like, hey, I think I look okay. Let's take some pictures. It's funny because it's pilot season again, and I'm auditioning for stuff. And I was laughing really hard the other day. I think I'm going to put this in my act, but it's not a bit.
Right.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
When I used to audition for pilot season in my 30s, and you guys can all relate.
Sure.
I remember reading one of the breakdowns. They give you tell you what the role's for.
Right.
And it said, beautiful on the inside and as beautiful on the outside as she is on the inside. Another one was like, beautiful, but she doesn't know it. I got one the other day that said, looks like she was something once. It's like, what happened?
Yeah, I hear you. No, what do you?
I hate getting old.
What are you auditioning for? Can you tell us any good stuff? Tell me what you've auditioned for in the past first. That you see come to fruition. You're like, I tried out for that.
There was I don't know. I'm trying to think about. I've auditioned for like so many commercials and things. I'm the worst for commercial auditions. I'm like, they'll be like, I remember one time they said, take a pill. There was no pill. It was like a fake pill.
Right.
You have to pantomime it. And you want the dog to eat the pill. And then it's going to make the dog's coat shiny. There's no dog. There's no pill.
Oh,
you just
so you
have
got to
to
do it
improv
all.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I was just like, eat it. Come on, eat it. I was awful. That's why you don't see me a lot on TV shows, because I'm no worst
I think you would be great. Yeah, I think you would be great doing it. That awkward audition thing is weird.
Just stink. But like the things that you've seen me on were auditions I really liked.
Oh yeah, so
I really knew I liked the people and I liked the part, right? But lots of, there's so many things if I think about things that I went out for, I sometimes I get things that someone else didn't get.
Oh.
And they'll, like when I did recently King of Staten Island.
Yeah.
It was funny because Bupkis. Which one was it? Bupkis.
With Pete Davidson.
With Pete Davidson, and an actress came up to me at the party and said, "I wanted that part. Can you tell me?" She's kind of well known, and I was very surprised.
Really? That's good though.
And I was flattered, but she said, "How did you get it?" And it was really bizarre because I was like, I don't have talent.
Yeah, I would say I was better than you. Yeah, clearly I did something right. I don't have any acting experience or whatever, but I tried out. I auditioned for a couple of things. And I had to do, because I'm here, the audition on tape. And
it's horrible.
Well, it's horrible because you have no, like somebody's just, I auditioned for a role as a radio interviewer, like a talk show host. So now I'm just sitting there.
You know something about.
Yeah, but I'm like, I don't know who the character is. They don't want me. So I'll tell you what's so funny is that I lost out on one role because the guy I was interviewing was Oliver Platt. And they were like, it's not the two of you together. And I go, two fat guys, don't they? And they were like, yeah, pretty much. Like, they told, like, just be honest. I'm not a baby. I want to know what's going on. But I tried out for a role, got it, and was all like told to be there. You got the dates, be up in D.C. at this time. And then they took it away from me at the last second because somebody there was closer and did it that way. And then it ended up being a friend of mine. And when it came out, I looked to see who got it, and I was like, "Oh, you called him up like you son of a bitch. That was mine.
That was mine."
Yeah.
But see, that is what kills me too. It's like you're taking someone because they're closer.
Yeah, that's the thing. There they go.
Yeah.
Oh, this
take
person's
a plane.
in New York. Yeah.
I can be there fast.
Yeah,
like, what is wrong with you? Like that's why this business is so hard. Like, you can be the most beautiful green in the world if they want blue.
Yeah.
Or they're like, "Oh, this guy has snacks. Sorry, we're not gonna use you now. He came in with donuts."
Well, I had someone reach out to me because I'm on like backstage or whatever, and they were remaking Jaws or something like that, and they wanted me for the opening scene.
For the shark.
Yeah. What
for the sharks?
Son of a bitch.
They wanted you to get eaten.
They wanted me to be like the first girl that dies.
Swimmer.
Oh,
yeah, the swimmer.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Right.
We all want you to be the first girl.
I just want you to get your arm chewed off.
But he was like messaging me and he was like, so how would you portray her innocence and her sexiness?
Oh, you're just
And he was-
you're getting catfished.
Yeah, 100%. But literally, I was like, we were just messaging back and forth, and he was just asking me some questions, and then it got weird. He was like, "So, how would you feel? Like, what would your emotions be in this scene?
I think
and
I have
how
cramps.
would you portray?"
I think I have my period. And I have
I
cramps.
was like, I'm like, what the hell, dude? Like, I'm out by.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but we literally messaged back and forth for 3 hours, and he just But at the end, he was just asking me all these weird questions, like, "How would you portray her sexiness? Like, what would you do? What would your mouth be doing?" And I was
Oh
like,
my
What would your
God.
mouth be doing?
Yeah. I've asked that before.
Yeah. What would your mouth be doing?
Yeah,
you
that
should
does
have
not
started.
sound like a real audition.
No.
Oh no, trust me. Like I said, no, it was all through backstage. Like he reached out and he told me about the project, and it was at the end that he did this, and I was just like,
You think he was like polishing up his murder kit? He's taking the duct tape out.
How would you cry?
Yeah.
How would you scream for help as there was duct tape in your mouth?
Are you a good kicker?
Lynn
You could
Coplitz.
kick your way out of a trunk.
Lynn Coplitz is here. She's going to be at Side Splitters this weekend. One of the funniest comedians. And I this is my thing. What I always say about you: guys will like you because you're honest and you tell about stuff. But you're the comedian that girls will like too. You know, girls automatically want to hate other girls. But I think that I tell other radio stations all the time that they should have you they should have you on those stations. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
No, seriously, I think it's you're a comic that women relate to, and I think you're very funny.
Oh, good. Tell Hulu because we're trying to get a special with them.
Are you?
We're trying to do another hour with Hulu.
With Hulu?
Yeah.
Yeah, and is that like the next Netflix, you think, or is it just all?
I don't know. I love Hulu. I watch it all the time. I watch that and Peacock a lot.
Yeah. I don't know. I get lost. I get confused on everything. Every night I'm like, I'm going to watch that show. And then I get in bed.
find
I
shows
can't find them.
sometimes.
So I just watch Seinfeld.
you gotta
I just
Google
do
it.
Seinfeld.
What streaming service is it on?
Yeah.
I get so yeah, I do that too. I just go to YouTube and like hit it and it comes up.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry. I'm on camera over in the corner and I just keep looking at those cankly Miss Piggy legs.
Stop!
And I'm just
Are you
like,
saying that's your what's her name? Puffy face.
Amy Schumer?
Amy Schumer pictures?
Amy?
Oh, what
You think
happened?
she's a puffy face?
Oh, did you see her yesterday?
No.
She's got a big pumpkin head.
Yeah,
She's on the
she's
Tonight
doing
Show.
stuff. Yeah, on the Tonight Show and on the View for her show that's on whatever Hulu, I think.
What's wrong? Can I see it? Let me see your face.
Can you pull it? Oh, you're asking Grandpa to pull it up for you.
What happened?
She looks like she's taking prednisone or something.
Yeah.
Where her
I was
head.
gonna say that, but that
Next one,
doesn't-
Joe.
That doesn't look.
No, next
No,
one.
the next one.
That one.
Oh, but that doesn't look normal.
No, if you see another one, you're gonna be like, oh man, something's going on there.
Yeah, something must be wrong.
Yeah. You like her?
Yes.
All right.
I believe you.
You said yes. I'll take that.
She's a very good friend. to
She
people.
was on the show right as she was like firing up, and we got along great. She was great. We went out, we hung out that night, and everything. It was great. I think she wanted to bang Spanish, to be honest with you.
Really?
I don't know. He went outside, but he, yeah. I think because we went out and we went dancing.
Oh yeah,
and
she's a big dancer.
she's a big dancer, and her friend were dancing in Spanish. I was like, good for him, little rat bastard that he is. And then we never heard from her again. Her star took off, and we were like, well, there you go.
No, she's great. I mean, she's a big, huge star.
I ran into her at I was up in New York, and there was Jack Black roast at the Friars Club, and they bring in we were bringing us in through the kitchen like an old mob movie, and we crossed paths in the thing, and I didn't want to bother her. I didn't say anything. She turned around, she grabs me, she goes, "You're just gonna walk by and not say hi?" I'm like, "I don't know if you remember me or whatever." And she's like, "What are you doing after this? Let's hang out." I was like, "All right, cool. We're best friends." Text her after, nothing. I was like, all right, I see where.
No, but she's great. She's just super busy and super uber.
Listen, if
famous.
I became that famous, I wouldn't talk to half the people I know now.
You wouldn't?
No, no. My circle is so small now. Imagine I had super $50 million. I wouldn't talk to anybody.
See, I think I couldn't be famous because I'm the person. I would be like Robin Williams. Like I would just talk to everyone. I would be
Homeless
like in
people?
people's homes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would be like, hey, people would be like, I've got to go.
Yeah. That's how I feel like I am. Like when people recognize me at Publix. And they're like, hey, I think like after 2 minutes, they're like, I wish I stopped. I wish I didn't talk to this guy. He won't let me go now.
He's still talking.
Yeah.
He's asking me what I'm eating. Mike Calta opened my chips.
Just wanted to tell him I like the show.
Yeah.
Calta ate some of my Oreos. It was weird.
I'm not that big of a fan. You can go.
You were talking about acting. Who bugs me as Bobby. Bobby Kelly is such a good actor.
He's a great actor.
He's a great actor.
So is Jim Norton.
Jim Norton's good. Jim Norton's good at playing a creep. He's good at playing Jim Norton.
I don't know. I think he's a pretty good actor. I think Judah Friedlander's a great actor. He's been in so many movies and stuff. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of great actors out there.
I'm gonna see Bobby this weekend.
I love acting. I wish I could act more.
Well, you should do it more.
I'm trying. I just auditioned. Please, everyone say a prayer for me. I had just auditioned for an animated.
You did?
Yeah, and it's on Netflix. And I'm really excited about it.
Is it new?
It's a new show. Yeah.
Well, the good thing about that, and you probably know, and why you want to get it, is once you get one of those, then they use those people over and over again.
Over again, and it's a character. And it's like a George Costanza kind of character, but she's a female, but like loud and
Well, how are you going to stretch to get that?
Yeah, it was real hard. She's yelling at her husband and like, what are you doing? And I was just like, yeah, that's not that hard. And so it that would be great because then you don't have to look nice.
Yeah, that's the
like
thing.
Radio. You can
it's
do
like
it
radio.
anywhere. Too.
Yeah. Well, I had never, all these years, it's been years since I've done a real voiceover audition for something like this.
Right.
Like big. And the minute, I'm old, I'm a troglodyte. Like the minute I see things like download the MP3, I'm like, I'm not going to get that. I came this close to just going, I don't know how to do any of it. I don't even know what download means. So I did it.
Yeah.
And I had the whole thing done. I think I bought some MP3 app that's like $1,000 for life. Yeah, I have to get rid of it in a month. But anyway, the girls said, go into a quiet space. And, in Florida, we have like a double wide trailer.
Yeah.
We're living in this little retirement community. And she's like a closet. So I crawled into my boyfriend's closet. I had pillows from our bed all around me. It was the best, most quiet.
Yeah.
And I was like, crap, I'm turning this into a studio. I'm taking all this crap out of there. I'm turning it into a little sound
I
box.
record all of my stuff in my bedroom closet.
Yeah,
with
I'm
the
like,
t-shirts
screw that.
right there.
I'm gonna put the egg crates on the walls, and I'm turning this into a recording studio.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a podcast in that closet.
That's the thing. Dude, this room was a closet before I opened everything up. It had a wall and everything. We just started. Yeah, we put up a wall over here. And then I busted the wall down, and I was like, now we have a whole room.
Why not?
Yeah, when you get your own closet and you're comfortable in it, don't ever leave it.
And well, we've been living together for a couple months now, and we're gonna kill each other.
Yeah.
We're actually gonna kill each other.
Is this the plumber?
Yeah, the guy I've been dating for 2 years.
Yeah.
And I think he's moving out because and I should be really sad.
Right.
And we're not breaking up.
You just don't want to live together, yeah.
But I have to tell you, I thought, I'm definitely going to make that a sound studio. Then I'm going to, I just immediately started thinking
decorating
about
the house
how
without
to
him.
renovate things. I'm going to paint that room pink. I just want him out.
Yeah.
So then we're riding here and he's like, I maybe we can make this work. I was like, son of a bitch. And I got him to say, I said, well, you'll still pay rent until June, right? And he's like, of course. And I was like, yeah, sure. Yeah. We should definitely...
You guys should do. I think my wife and I get along so well because we don't sleep in the same room every night. I think that's what's saving everything.
Lately, he's been sleeping in the guest room, which has been wonderful.
Yeah,
we both had a cold.
Yeah,
and then last night he crawled into my bed in the hotel room, and I was like, "Oh, I got us 2 beds." For a reason, it wasn't for the dog to have his own bed.
That's doing. I get it. I get it now. I snore. And
you're big, you're hot.
Yeah, I'm a heat generator.
Like having a huge tree log.
Yeah.
I mean, Cameron Diaz just said that. More couples.
It's so hot. Have you had a big, like, Calta man arm hit you in the middle of your sleep? You're trying to sleep, and this big limb just falls on you, and you feel your hair curling up, and you're sweating, and he's just making noise. Smokestack noises.
Yeah, I get it. I
dated a guy that did this.
While you're sleeping? Yeah.
Just these weird
over
like
and over
puffs. I swear to I held his nose and mouth. Like I tried to kill him.
No.
And there were so many times I thought I could kill this guy right now. And I don't think, and I said it on stage last night, and I'm going to try and work on it for a new hour. But lately, I find men just annoying me all the time. Like the three of you, your faces are just irritating the crap out of me.
Wait,
this may be you.
Is that why you keep looking at me?
Yeah, aren't they bugging you? Look how
I don't get to see their faces
but look
that
how
much.
content they look. I just hate how happy men.
That's you. You hate yourself. You don't hate my
little
face.
8-year-old Donovan. No, I mean you're all beautiful, and I love you as people. But I just look at men, and they don't look at the same unrest as women.
Yeah, because they don't have
look
this.
how you're even leaned in.
Yeah,
like you've got a pinched look that they don't have.
Yeah.
Look at them all.
Yeah.
They're stress free.
He doesn't know what decade he's in.
No, I was gonna say
he's not doing anything.
Yeah, he's lost. The wizard has no idea what's going on over there. We don't know what's happening. I agree with you. I get it. I know.
There's just a loveliness to men, a relaxedness that I'm jealous of. It is what it is.
Tom Skerritt, the actor.
Yes.
I saw a picture of him when I was a teenager. I think it was like from Top Gun time, and he was smiling in a black and white photo, and he had all these wrinkles on his face, and he looked so distinguished. And I thought, if this was a woman, she would be awful. She would look terrible.
She would just look like an actual witch.
Yeah.
Like an
but guys
actual...
do it, and they look like they're presidential.
And like the other day, I took a nap, and I woke up, and I now have a new wrinkle. Like
you got a nap wrinkle?
It was like, well, first there was a knuckle mark, and I thought that might not go away. Like I fell asleep on my hand, and I'm like, I don't know that my skin's not resilient anymore. Like it just that's it. I now have a knuckle in my cheek.
Do you and the plumber boyfriend still do it?
Wait, he's not a plumber.
Oh, I thought you said he was a plumber.
I'm a plumber?
Didn't you last time, or maybe last time you said you were interested in your plumber? Yeah, I don't know. I tried to remember.
That was someone.
Yeah. All right. So you and the new
that
guy.
was April Macy. He worked at Verizon. He just retired.
Oh, okay.
That's part of why living together.
Yeah, because he's around
Always
all the time.
He's around, and he'll wake up at 10 and go, I should be getting up at 6. And yeah.
Yeah. Do something.
You lazy F. Like, get up. I'm like, what do you want me to say to you? And I'm like, at 7 o'clock, I said, it's 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
And you went, It's like living with a gorilla.
Yeah. Do you guys still do it?
No.
Yeah. I knew you were gonna say an emphatic no.
Sometimes. I mean, I will.
Yeah.
All right.
You don't prefer to.
I've signed the release forms.
Yeah.
It's and I like, I don't know. I at this age again, like I don't want to get on top. And I had to get a mammogram recently.
No.
And it's the same old machine.
Yeah, they press you.
Again, this isn't a bit, but I want to make it one. Like you have to push your boobs between like a school desk, like this, and
funny.
it hurts, and it's. But we have Viagra.
Yeah.
Like they can't invent. If you guys had to do that, if it was your testicles that was going to get smashed, there would be some space gel that would be warming. It would be in a martini glass, and you would dip your sacks in it as it rolled by on a conveyor belt.
Yeah.
And there'd be dim. The lighting would dim. For me, you're in this big thing, and the lady leaves the room and goes down the block because the radiation's so bad.
Dude, I don't know how you guys do that. That's just the top part. When you have to do some bottom part action too, that's the most.
Oh, I had to do the MRI thing where you lay and your boobs just hang.
Oh.
In this thing.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, "Are you comfortable?" And I just said, "Do you think I'm comfortable?" Yeah, sorry.
Well, my wife had to go for something recently, and they had to be invasive in that area. And I was like, I don't know. Like anytime I have to be naked from the waist down, even if I'm covered, I still feel so weird. Now imagine somebody probing me with stuff. That would freak me out.
It's horrible. And then they make you drink that stuff that changes contrast. Mm-hmm. And I'm drinking it going, there's no way this is good.
No, you're right. You put all that
there's
in
no way this is good. We're going to be able to see your insides, thanks. Yeah, this isn't.
It should be safe.
Can you just put a nano robot in me?
We have to go for colonoscopies next month. where it's colon cancer
Why do you say
awareness
we?
month. We're all doing it. Yeah.
You're going together?
No, but we're
You have
going
a
to.
group deal.
We have a company called Lifeguard Imaging, and they do virtual colonoscopies. Whereas instead of the 6 feet up your sphinx, they only go 2.5 inches, and then they put you in a tube, and they can do it all virtually. So we don't have to go. We don't have to have the 6 feet of piping up there.
So it's like meatballs or whatever. They could send you like space balls, like
Spaceballs.
and then, like you feel like you're in your own colon.
Yeah. I'm actually going to go in Carlin's colon and look around and see what's going on in there. Dude, I have not.
That's hilarious. That would be so funny though. The doctor's like traveling through your colon, looking at
pointing things out. This has been opened a lot. Yeah, no.
It's really easy getting in here.
Right. we took the larger ship.
We took the larger
The big black ship. Yeah.
Mike, you're so funny.
I don't know.
You should have your own show.
I want to keep this one instead. I have not had the colonoscopy like the regular one at all. I'm 52 years old, and every time I ask my doctor, no, because I did the poop in the box.
Oh, you pooped in the box?
Yeah, I did the poop in the box. And
I
this
love
guy,
that commercial,
he
by the
mailed
way,
it
where
for
the
me.
box is like, put it in the box.
Yeah. I did it. I put it in the box. Then Spanish and Joe took it to the post office.
I put some of mine in there too, Mike.
No, I don't care.
The dogs, iguana poop. That's hilarious.
Yeah, my doctor said poop in a box. If there's no problems, then you can wait. And I said, all right. So I did it. And
Your dog's just staring at you like, what is wrong with you?
Oh, it's a weird process. So Bobby was at Sarasota doing comedy one time, and I kind of went up and opened for him, and my doctor was there in the crowd, and I said, listen, this guy's the greatest doctor, because I've asked him 4 times now for colonoscopy, and he said no. First time he was like, no, you have to wait till you're 55. Then he was like, poop in the box, but he keeps putting it off, because he said to me, if I ever have to do the finger thing to you, it's going to change our whole dynamic. And I said, you're right. I don't want to. Let's not do that at all.
Well, I changed the dynamic by him saying that.
Yeah, but he's right, though. I could never look him in the eye if he's looked me in the eye. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he's ever been.
How's he looking? But that's not true. He's a doctor.
I know, but we like have a friendly relationship. So I don't want to, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, he just can't talk to you while he's doing it. Like, hey, we still going golfing? Like, that's uncomfortable.
The next time he sees me and we're eating, he's going to be like, I know what his sphinx feels like. You know what I'm saying?
Like?
Yeah, I mean, he's got to go.
That's so gross. Yeah, you guys already have an unnatural friendship.
I do. Not the doctor, but girls. That's my, I love to, you know what I'm saying? I can't say it. Trying to dance
you
around.
You like to have your butt?
No. I don't. I'm a giver, not a receiver.
Oh, you like to touch butts?
I do. I go. My wife is like, please stop touching my butt. And I go, I can't. It's where I'm drawn to.
Really?
Yeah.
You're just drawn to the VIP entrance.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You're like,
I got a laminate.
I want to go where no man's gone.
Yeah.
I kind of understand that, I guess.
Yeah.
But that makes your poor wife has to be very anal.
Yeah,
retentive.
literally. Yeah. I don't know. It works out.
I want you to open for me.
I know I'm not. I don't have it. I opened for Bobby last time. Him and Tara were here doing Tara Canestraci. They were doing a thing at a cigar bar. I was like, oh, what a great idea! And I've never bombed so hard in my life.
Oh my
than
God!
that one.
Please come open for me.
No.
Now she wants you.
Please,
No.
that is so fun. I would prefer that.
No, I normally am. I could do okay. I could do fine. Like enough. Well, we know who this guy
Brian,
is.
can Calta open for me tonight?
No. I'm going to LA after the show today.
Where? Why?
I'm actually going to film some stuff with
Really?
Bobby. Yeah, we're meeting out there.
With Robert?
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite people.
He's my number 1 best friend.
He's so funny and beautiful. He's been nice to me. Honestly, since the day I started being a comic, he was always kind to me. He always took care of me on the road if I saw him. Always kind, and one of the funniest men I've ever known.
He's genuinely a good person.
And I know a lot of funny people.
Yeah.
And I think he's one of the funniest. He's a genuine good person. He's a funny guy. And I have so many Bobby Kelly stories that I just laugh. I mean, one time we were going to Montreal. And we were on a plane, and I was on a diet, one of my many diets, and I held up this hard-boiled egg, and I said, Bobby, if this has been in my purse for an hour, can I eat it? And he goes, don't open that egg. And he starts yelling at everybody between him and me on the plane going, don't let her, take that from her, take it from her. And he's like, Coplets, don't open. And he's texting me, that's going to stink up the whole plane. Don't you dare open the egg. And I'm like, should I open it? Don't open the egg. I mean, he was just always so funny to me.
So he and I did a podcast
and
together.
I love Dawn.
Because of our phone calls. our phone calls were so funny that we were like, we should do a podcast. He's hard to be friends with. He'd call me up and I missed the phone call and I call him back. I don't understand. Why could you not answer the phone before, but you can answer it now? Jesus, Bob, I don't know. I had my hands full. I was doing something. But I mean, it's just been like 30 seconds. I go, all right. And I just hang up on him. And he gets so frustrated.
You're so high maintenance.
He's so high. He's so Bob, I made reservations. I made reservations at Dan Tana's in LA to go eat dinner.
Oh, and
I love
food with Robert. It's a big deal.
It was great. And I was like, you're going to love this. It's great. But dude, I don't want to go there. Why don't you want to go there?
I'm going to like it.
I don't want to go over the hill. You don't want to go over the hill. You're not even driving. Yeah, but why can't we just find a place near us? Why do we have to go over the hill? I don't understand you. I just don't understand. How we're friends, I don't understand. We're just such different people.
But Mike, don't you think that's comics in general? We're a neurotic group. It's hard to find
the funny ones,
normal ones.
Yeah,
we're all a little odd and bizarre.
Yes.
We got to the hotel last night, and I had about 45 minutes before I had to get to the show, and I just started yelling at my boyfriend. And he goes, "What did I do?" And I go, "I don't know. You know what you did. Just why can't you just let me be me?" And he's like,
"Oh, it must be so hard dating."
He went downstairs, and when he came back up, I said, "Dude, you know what happened, right?" And he goes, "Yep, it's okay." And I was like, and I'm like, "What can I tell you?"
That's a good. I'm surprised you guys aren't closer.
I'm ready to go perform in front of people.
Right, you got to get charged up.
I have my own nerves and craziness, and I'm like, I don't know why you had to drive the car the way you did. And he's like, "What'd I do?" I'm like, "You know what you did." Just
my wife doesn't. She gives me a hard time when I text and drive. She doesn't want me to be on my phone at all. But yet, if she wants to show me something, then it's okay. Look at that thing I just texted you. I go, "Oh, now I can look at my phone while I'm driving." Like that bugs me.
Not when you're driving, but when you come to the light.
No, if I'm driving and I send somebody a text, okay, I just write back, "Okay, cool." She's like, "You're driving, don't text and drive." And then 5 minutes later, she'll be like, "Oh, look at that thing I just sent you for upstairs. Like, I want to put this in the upstairs room." I'm like, "Oh, now I can look at."
She's not in the car with you.
Yeah, she's in the car with me. She's 2 inches away from me, and she texts something to me.
That's
Women,
funny.
I'll never understand you.
Well, we're hypocritical.
Yeah, I know.
But it's also we also juggle so much. How much do you juggle?
I'm a juggler.
Really, Mike?
How dare you? I run the ship. I run a couple of ships. I run this ship. I run that ship. This ship wouldn't exist if it wasn't for me.
Do you delegate or do you?
Yeah, I delegate. I don't do nothing.
Okay, so you're very good at delegating.
Yes.
That's a difficult thing.
Do I delegate? Joe walks the dogs every day.
That's right.
Joe throws the garbage every day.
Every day.
Yeah, Gio gets the coffee.
Joe takes his poop in the box to the.
Galvin's funny every day.
Yeah.
And you make sure you make the money to make sure everyone can do that.
Exactly.
I got that.
So,
but women, we not only do we delegate, but then we double check.
Yeah, you're paying.
Then we make sure. Hold on, before you send the poop box, let me look at it. Let me make sure it's going to the right place. Hold on, the dog's got something hanging off his butt.
Yeah.
Like we make sure everything's done perfectly well the first time. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
And
this is where you're right. I'll tell you where you're right. My dog can tell me when she has to go outside. So I'll walk the dog, and then 15 minutes later, she'll come over, touch my hand, and walk to the door. Touch my hand and walk to the door. And my wife goes, she has to go outside. I go, I just took her out. 15 minutes ago. My wife's like, she has to go outside. And she'll get up and take her out, and the dog will poop. Where I would have just let her suffer until her kitties exploded. Well, because I just took her out. But she's smarter. She knows when she knows, she knows.
right, and the dog was holding it because she wanted to go out longer.
Right. I screwed her.
And this dumb bastard brought her back home. And she was like,
Exactly.
you don't. I'm not done.
Yeah, give me a break.
You got to let me keep going
I know.
until I'm gone.
Listen,
But that's what women do. Like, we realize the dog's got to go to the bathroom, so
Right.
they can't come back home
Until
until
it's done.
she's gone. Guys are like, "Hey, I walked around the block. She didn't go. You got to go. You go right then."
Yeah.
Why is it when women imitate guys, we're all retarded?
What?
Whenever women imitate guys, we're all retarded.
Because
Like,
that's how you all
well, we're
feel.
not.
In our heads, this is how my boyfriend sounds to me. I don't know. And he's like Napoleon Dynamite. Like, in my mind, his eyes are always closed, and he's always like, I don't know what we're doing for dinner. I kind of want to eat. I'm like, do you think we should break up? Well, I don't know.
I hope
just want to punch him.
I hope he smothers you with a pillow tonight.
He's not going to smother. Are you kidding me? I don't go to sleep. I don't sleep.
When I say something to Carmen, I'll go, Carmen, get that out of the car. And she goes, and then you said to me, oh, Carmen, get that out of the car. I never talk like that.
I love how breathy.
I'm retarded
Carmen
Rocky.
is like your daughter. She's making you really fat. Like you're breathless.
Carmen. Thanks, Carmen.
You're welcome. That's how you sound to me. Go do this.
Yeah. I don't ever talk like that.
That's how you talk. I don't ever talk
My wife used to go, I can't understand you. You mumble when you talk. And I go, I talk for a living. For a living, I do it. I get paid to talk. I know what I'm doing.
But then when you talk to your wife,
I don't give her the same
My boyfriend
effort.
does it too. And I'm like, there wasn't a word. That wasn't a word. Or he talks in just words. Like, I'm like, are you hungry? Hungry.
Okay. That's how drained we are of dealing with you. We're so drained.
Do you want to go out? Out.
Who are you dating, Gronk?
You just said out? Yes or no? Out. Yes or no?
Yes.
And then Steve does this all the time to me. And then I go, you're doing this on purpose. You're trying to control me. And he goes, what are you talking about? And that's the one I hate when guys go, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, we're talking about something from another. Like, where were you? I don't even know what you're talking about. And I'm like, I'm talking about
who are you?
What I'm going to tell the police officers when they get here, because I'm going to murder you in a million ways. I think sometimes about how I'll kill him.
Yeah, me too. I've already got it planned out.
On how you're going to kill her?
Yeah, it's simple. I've said this so many times.
Back of a boat.
No.
Right off a boat.
No, because eventually she'll float to the top. I can't get divorced because I lose everything. So when it's time for us to break up,
you will lose everything.
Yeah, we just go hiking, and then I give her a old foot.
I've always said hiking or a boat. Hey, is that a bear?
Exactly.
Right off the side.
Hey, watch the edge. Boom! Right in the back of the knee.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my God, I hit him with a paddle. Look, he went off the canoe.
But the only problem is,
grab this. Hold it.
I've been saying it so long. And then we were in California and we went hiking, and it got dark really quick. And on the way back, we couldn't see anything. And I thought if she falls now and dies legitimately, they're going to think I killed her, because I've been saying how I want to push her off a mountain so bad. So now I got to stop saying that. That's why I haven't brought up boat one time. Just in case.
Well,
Boat's more logical.
It's actually perfect, because then you'd be like, why would I do that?
Why would I say it? I wouldn't give it away.
Perfect Law and Order.
I've been saying it for years.
I've been saying it for years, so that's how you think I really killed her?
Come on.
But what you have to be careful of, there's wilderness cameras now everywhere.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
And they get triggered, like there'll be a picture of your wife, and you're taking a picture of her, and you just see your hand shove her.
Or me in a Bruce Lee pose with my foot in the back of her head. Yeah.
It's 45 minutes after the mountain lion goes past. This dumb guy pushes his wife off the cliff. By the way, Lynn, my wife just texted me and she said, I really like this lady. And I go, yeah, of course, because you were yelling at me last night for the same thing she's talking about.
Why, what'd you do last night?
I gambled and I won. And I was up late.
First of all, change your tone and stop yelling at me.
Right. You just triggered me because you made me think of her yelling at me.
You red-faced freak. Where's the money?
It's in my bank account.
In your bank account?
Yeah.
You have your own bank account?
Of course I do.
Well, first of all, transfer half of it to her.
No.
Now or
How much did
later.
you gamble?
How much did I win?
No, how much did you gamble?
I gambled about 200.
And how much did you win?
A little over 1,000.
Okay, well, you did good this
Thank
time,
you.
idiot.
That's no, not
We have a problem on this show. Hard Rock has a new betting app, and all you have to do is click on what's live. Dude, we spent the whole day betting on table tennis in Germany yesterday, and we're winning. And we're winning. Like, we know players now. We're like, oh, Capic's playing. Like, we know table tennis players now. Yeah.
Okay, but do you have a cap, like how much you can gamble a day?
Yeah, but he still has his house.
No, but I put it on myself. I'm very good with it.
Yeah, that you know what? Every degenerate that's how every single degenerate gambler says, I'm very good. I have it under control. I just do it so I have a nice hotel room.
I didn't say I have a system. I said I'm very good at it. I'm very controlled with it.
But then why did your wife yell at you?
Because she's not getting. She didn't get to gamble.
She loves to gamble. She loves to go over to Hard Rock. We love to go over there together. Okay. But I tell her once you win, and she won. She won the other day. She won almost $3,000, and I go, be
wonderful.
Exactly. I go.
She won more than you.
I go. She did. I go, be a winner for a while. I go, buy something nice. She got herself a nice Gucci bag, one of those waist ones.
Be a winner for a while?
Yeah, instead of going back and losing
it.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, first of all, that sounds like you're saying she's a loser usually.
No. I'm saying keep your money for a little while. Like, don't go and give it. She wants to go back the next day.
Oh, I got you. Okay,
yeah.
So but how about, why can't you phrase it like, you earned the opportunity to enjoy yourself?
Okay.
And so instead of feeling like you need to go earn more, why don't you enjoy yourself and then gamble again after, bring the new purse.
But she yelled at me last night because I was up past my bedtime.
Because she was in bed and he wasn't in bed with her.
And I was wondering, I go, am I keeping you up? I go, is the TV too loud? And she goes, no. And I go, then what is the problem? I go, is the electric
she probably
still
just wanted to cuddle and be with you.
No, trust me. She put her mouthpiece in and she turned over.
You know what? What's her name?
Jenny.
Jen?
Jenny.
Jenny. This is Lynn. Hi. No more BJs.
Oh,
cut him off for a week.
Crazy now.
Oh no.
A week. Yeah. Or you know what? Go ahead, do it, but just a little teeth.
That's fine.
Make him remember.
And no hands.
Yeah,
no hands this week.
Oh wow.
Just put your hands behind your head like you're doing a sit up.
I like a no-hander every once in a while.
Oh. I don't even like doing that anymore. If I do blow them, it's like a cashier at Walmart just leaning on one arm.
I'm gonna ask my wife to do that. Act like you're really bored. I don't look at.
That's hilarious. That's like a Jim Norton line. Act like you hate me. Yeah. Just do it with the real disdain you should be doing it.
No, that's the one thing I think that is good. Like we're not doing it all the time. We've been married 22 years, but I could just catch one of those every once in a while. I'm happy. That's it. And I'm down with whatever. Like anytime she's like, let's do this, I'm like, all right, I'm in.
I'm in. Like, go play with yourself across the room. I'll squeeze my boob and you go play with yourself.
I'd do that. I'd be down with that too if she really wanted to do it.
I think most guys are okay with that.
We don't care.
Absolutely.
As long as we're not fully alone, it's cool. Like if you're in the vicinity, that's all I need.
Someone asked me recently, one of my girlfriends said, would you be okay if your guy got a rub and tug at a massage parlor? And I said, are you kidding? I will get him the gift certificate. Like, that is great.
I wish my wife would give me the numbers.
Because it's not a real hooker. There's no STD.
Right. I used to jokingly say that if I was going to cheat on my wife, I'd cheat on her with like a 60, 70-year-old woman or something like that, just so that she wouldn't even consider it like a real one. Like, there's no competition there. Just some old broad.
Who takes her teeth out.
Yeah. She was like, gross. She'd be like, gross, whatever. Do what you want.
Yeah, and she's not, and but you're like, I see that, Myrtle's okay. Hey, Mike, good to see you.
You ready to get down? You ready to get down, Myrtle? Listen, go see Lynn Koplitz at Side Splitters, 960-1197 or sidesplitterscomedy.com.
I'm dirty. Don't bring your deacon.
Yeah, don't. She's dirty, but she's funny. Like, not the kind of chick that's doing dirty jokes to. Like all these girls that have podcasts now, they're just constantly being dirty just to get guys to try and be. That's the big difference. Yeah, but go see Lynn at Side Splitters, and we have to. I know you may not want to do this, but you got to come on the cruise with us one year.
No, I want to go on the cruise.
Yeah, you would.
That would be so much fun. I would love it.
So every year we take one comedian with us. We used to take Ralphie Enbert at the same time, and I think the next one that we do, we should. Well, we should bring you. We should bring you, and we should bring Bobby, and we should bring somebody else that we like somebody else that we all get along with.
Bert.
But good luck.
We're never.
I don't have $100 million to get Bert anymore. I can't even get Bert to call me back. Let alone get him on a cruise. No, but somebody that we
Corielli.
I love Pete Corielli.
I do too.
He'll bring the drugs.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He's so much fun, and he tells the best stories.
He has the best stories ever.
The best.
I gave him crap the other day because it's been so long since he's been in town or been on this show. Joe,
I haven't seen him in a couple years.
No, it's like I was wondering if something was wrong with him for a little while.
Calta, please get him and me and Bobby.
Calta Cruise 18, Lynn Koplitz, Bobby Kelly, and Pete Corielli. That's going to be our goal.
That would be the best. Oh my God, it'd be the best ever.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, we're planning the next one already. We're going to announce the next cruise already. So, okay. All right, good. This is where we're going.
Somebody
better tell Pete Corielli. Somebody better tell Pete. I can give you the dates today. We already got it picked out.
You?
Yeah.
I'll write them down. That would be so much fun.
All right. Good.
How long
good.
is it? Is it like a week?
I can't tell you on the air. I'll tell you off the air.
Okay.
Because we're changing things up a little.
You can hang out with my wife.
Yeah.
And make fun of me.
You guys can go gamble together.
I can't wait. I'll sit with all the wives and give them all like tips.
You could both not blow Galvin.
Yeah.
I'll be like, you know what, you guys? First of all, where are the credit cards? Let me see them.
No, you listen. My wife's got it made, so don't
your wife
ruin
loves
that.
very much too.
Yeah, she's
Jenny, not so much.
All right, listen. Thank you so much for coming in here. I know I hate making people get up early, but we love having you on the show.
Oh no, it was fun.
Good.
Thank you. You guys are the best.
960-1197 is Side Splitters, or you can go to the website sidesplitterscomedy.com, pick your seats, get your tickets, and go see one of the funniest Lynn Coplets. We'll take a break. Titus O'Neil is coming in, and he was here, but he was trapped at the gate. Do you have an update? Get on the microphone. We're good? We're okay? Okay. All right, good. All right, we'll take a quick break. Titus is here next on 102.5 The Bone. Oh, look who's in the studio with us.
Finally got
one of my favorite people in all of Tampa Bay. Former host of Titus in the Butthole, Titus O'Neil is
Not
here.
former.
Well,
we're still going.
Oh, we're still together?
Just on hiatus.
Yeah. Got to get our contract right.
Can I tell you what bugs me about you? You look more muscular today than you did last time I saw you.
I just came from boxing. I'm a little sweaty. That's all.
Oh, you box?
Outfit different.
I box too.
Do you?
Maybe we should spar.
You mean you open up boxes?
I got how it's going to be already.
I'm just asking
nice,
a question. Where do you box at, Mike?
I go to a private gym over here.
Which one?
It's called Vision Quest. It's on 41.
You should invite me one day.
I would.
Yeah.
I will.
Are we going to spar?
Mm-hmm. I feel like I need to work up to that. No, I would totally spar with you.
Yeah.
I know what I'm getting in for, but it would be fun to get punched a couple of times.
Yeah, I wouldn't hit you that hard.
I wouldn't hit you that hard.
Yeah, I mean, we got
face shots.
We got a show to do.
No face shots. I need my mouth, and you need your good looks.
I need my face.
Yeah.
And my beautiful smile. Don't forget that.
Oh, I didn't. It's hard not to forget. It's burned in my soul.
Keith Thurman has a fight coming up.
I do know that. I don't want to. I got. Do you know Keith Thurman? The boxer. He's a young kid
Out of
from St.
Clearwater.
Pete. He's been boxing since he was like 16. One day we were in the gym working out, and he came in to do a thing for the news, and they were like, "Hey, will you get in the ring with him and spar so that we could just get some B-roll footage?" And I went, "No. I don't want." I would watch this kid. I would hit the heavy bag and feel like a champ. He would make the noise, and it would be good, and I felt good. And this kid hit it at 16, and it would fold like this when he hit it. And I went, okay, I'm not getting. I don't want to be anywhere near this kid now.
Yeah, anybody professional, I'm definitely not sparring with.
Exactly, and I learned that the hard way. I really did. So do you actually box or you just train?
I just train.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Yeah,
training.
it's great cardio.
It's great cardio, and I can't lift my left shoulder very much just because of it's all up here and it's killing me. But I just, in all fairness, I just went back. You may not have noticed, but I just went back to the gym.
Well, I mean, I follow you on social media. I haven't seen, hey, we're back.
Oh, I didn't feel like I should do that yet.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like I should go like at least 7 times before I say back. Yeah. But I love it though. It's the only like if you tell me get on a treadmill for an hour, I don't want to do that.
Me either.
But if you tell me run around and throw punches for an hour, I want to do that. And I have no desire. I'm not trying to kill anybody or trying to get in the ring. I just want to have fun. Yeah.
Same.
Well, but I'd be willing to spar with you.
Okay.
Yeah. No headshots. That'd be fun. Just body shots.
Yeah.
All right. I'm in 100%. It's gonna be fun.
We heard it here first.
Let's go to the tail of the tape. I think he's got you on the reach.
He's got me on the reach.
Calta and Kelly.
Yeah.
Who's being disrespectful?
we haven't had the butthole signs made up yet. We needed to make sure you're here at least twice.
I mean, at least just put something. Just say Calta and
You fill it in. You just whoever comes in, just put it up there.
It looks like it was like taped on anyway.
Why are you so critical of everything that I do?
You didn't do that.
I mean, I designed the studio.
But you didn't put that up.
I did not put that up. No.
Yeah.
But don't be so positive that I didn't do some manual labor.
You didn't put that up.
No, I didn't put that up. I would say that's the one bet that's probably really good to do is I did lift to nothing. What do we got? We got a whole bunch of those. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Spanish. What a good producer you are. Oh, Gio. You know what I'm mad at?
Well,
the Lukens.
Why?
Why didn't I get to meet Kylie Jenner?
Hey, it was Kendall.
Whatever.
But,
That's probably why.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Whatever.
Yeah, Kylie wasn't here.
Why didn't I meet Bruce Jenner?
I met Mark Wahlberg over there.
Yep.
We had
Scottie
Chris Chelios on the air. Scottie Pippen.
Yep.
I didn't get the Jenner call. Why do you get the Jenner call?
I didn't get a call though.
What happened?
I got a text.
And what did it say? Dear Titus.
Yes.
Come meet Kendall Jenner.
It said, "Hey, what are you doing on this date at this time?"
Yeah.
Love Kendall.
And it was actually, love Kendall.
Right. Right. And then they said, come meet Kendall Jenner.
Yeah.
And she knows who you are when she meets you? Or is she just enamored by your large black body? Because
I think it's a little bit of both.
They're into that.
I do.
Yeah.
They've destroyed. They've destroyed a lot of black lives in that family.
Black lives don't matter to the Kardashians.
They do matter until they don't. She's very nice though.
Yeah.
Like she's very, very nice.
I
think all of them are.
I only met Kim, and that's the only one I really care about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, they're all are very nice though.
And what do they got? An alcohol? They have a vodka or something?
A new vodka.
Yeah, you think this is the new podcast? Everybody's got their own now. Too many.
It's a lot.
Here's
She
the thing.
started with tequila.
Yeah, what? So she's making money off it? She's like, going to branch out to vodka now? Go for her.
Yeah, she has tequila.
Listen, those kids can't do anything wrong. Everything they do is turns to gold.
They're a marketing machine.
Mhm. I know Batista has his own alcohol.
He does.
Do we have that over there?
Yeah,
Let me see
Devil's
that.
River.
Devil's River?
It's very good, actually. I'm not even a bourbon drinker. And
somebody's been drinking my Devil's
Oh,
River.
yeah.
Is
Is that the cinnamon?
This is the cinnamon
The
one.
cinnamon is amazing.
Yeah.
Put that with some ginger beer.
That looks fantastic.
It's very, very good.
Who's
Joe?
Yep. It's definitely
Look at
me.
the eyes say
Definitely
everything.
me, Michael.
The eyes
He
say
looks
everything.
drunk right now.
Maybe a little.
I like coffee.
Oh yeah.
Joe, how's this one? Oh, evidently this one's really good.
That one's really
Look
good.
at
Michael.
that.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah,
You're a thief in the night.
Yep.
What a
Sorry,
grifter.
Michael. Yep, that's me. That was totally me.
I'm gonna start.
Hey, it should be some benefits to have to do all the work around.
That's right. Thank you, Titus.
You think he's doing all the work?
No, I'm just saying. I don't know who does all the work. I know who doesn't do all the work.
Those
You're the
two.
face.
I'm not gonna fight
You're
that.
the face of the show.
I don't do a lot of the work.
You know, there are a lot of people that are faces of shows.
Yes.
That don't have. I mean, but everybody makes the show work. So he's just taking his fair share of alcohol.
Not everybody.
Well,
and he's the least.
well, I mean,
he's been here a while.
that's right.
Just because he looks old and dusty doesn't mean he's been here that long.
He looks like the godfather of
Yeah.
the show.
You think grandfather, I think is the word you're looking for.
Well, maybe grandfather.
What is going on in your life? What are you up to now?
I'm
Besides saving the world.
I'm doing audition. I have had several auditions
For what?
Films.
Which,
Several
tell me some good
different
ones.
films and television. I can't tell you.
Why not? It's just
called
friends.
indie.
Nobody
like-
listens.
What like
Called it
genre
indie.
though? Like what?
Superhero?
You playing
I
a
have-
cop? You playing a military guy?
I
You
have
playing
one that
scientist?
Yeah, one's based on a docu-series on Peacock.
Okay.
Another one is a Netflix film. I play opposite a person that you would know.
All right. All right.
Still waiting on the auditions to come back to say yes. But
Okay.
I'm like 90% sure.
Are you good? Are you a good actor?
I mean, I like to think that for these particular roles, I'll do very well.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That one time when you acted like you tripped and fell into the mat was the best acting I've ever seen.
hey, you know, that's probably what launched my career.
I'm telling you, every time I talked about that, people send it to me like I never saw it before. So I've watched it a lot recently. It really is brilliant. I mean, you say it really happened, and I believe you because I don't think you'd lie to me. But it is brilliant.
It is.
The tumble and roll and the right underneath and then
slide right out.
Slide right out is brilliant.
Just act like nothing happened.
Did you know who Baba Booey is from the Howard Stern Show? He's the producer of the Howard Stern Show. He threw a first pitch. He's a baseball fan. He loved the Mets. He gets to throw the first pitch and throws the worst possible thing. And it's brilliant because nobody talks about a good pitch. They talk about the horrible ones.
Yeah.
He swears he didn't do it on purpose, but I don't believe him. But either way, it's genius. Genius. All right, so you're working on your auditions.
Yep.
What's your, how about this? If you could have a dream role, what would it be? Like, which one are you really hoping would come through? You should play one of the dinosaurs in the next Jurassic Park. You just look giant today.
You know, honestly, my ideal situation would be a Marvel film.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because there's so many different spin-offs or a DCU
Yeah.
character. So I did audition for something in DCU. So and it's a small part, but Dave was a small part.
Yeah, they grow into
Sure.
this. Did you think? I gotta tell you, I went to go see the first Guardians of the Galaxy. You were there with him,
Yeah.
And I was like, even if it sucks, I have to say it was good because he's here. You know what I mean? I was so pleasantly surprised and how funny he was.
Yeah.
And then the second one, he stole the whole movie. Yeah, he does a really good job.
And even prior to the first one, you were like, all right, what are they just making everything? Because we didn't really know Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't think anyone really,
I thought they were. I'm like, they're just trying to make Star Wars.
They're saying that in Dune 2, he's like the main role. And now everybody's saying that movie, it might be one of the best sci-fi movies ever made.
Yeah.
Then when I was a kid, Dune was out, and I didn't like it then. And then when this one came, Spanish told me he liked it so much, so I watched it. Now I'm like, holy cow, it really was good. Good for him, man. I'm happy for him. I bet you know this more than anybody because you meet so many people. You meet a lot of jerk offs in your life, and they always seem to do okay. But then Dave is one of the good guys, and you're like happy that things happen. Good for him.
You root extra hard for him.
Yeah,
and how hard he worked, how hard he has worked, and he's just, I think we have the friendship that we have because we both never really have escaped where we came from.
Right.
And we don't give a crap about all that extras. You know what I mean? Like Dave could easily, live out in LA and be that kind of guy. He's just not.
Yeah.
He lives here in Tampa and enjoys his solitude and being away from everybody.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Speaking of acting and wrestlers and all this stuff, you know what I watched the other day was the Iron Claw, that the Von Erich movie.
Yeah,
very good. Depressing though, man. That is a sad story, but
very well done. But
yeah,
it's a very sad story.
Zac Efron looked massive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and he's little.
Yeah, he's a little guy.
What's he taking?
I don't think he takes anything.
You don't think that? Even I was watching.
Bro, you get millions of dollars to look a certain way. That's like asking Will Smith what he took to play Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he wasn't that big.
He was.
Oh, he was.
Yeah, but I mean, I watched.
He looked great.
Jack Reacher, you watch that show, Reacher? Mm-hmm. That guy said, I read an interview the other day where he was talking about having to take testosterone before to beef up for the season. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Mm-hmm. I've seen some wrestlers all of a sudden show up at WrestleMania looking like 2 times they were 2 weeks ago. But there's certain things you do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we're regulated. We can't do all that stuff. So
yeah,
I think
which bothers me even more to think that you're an all natural beast that you are.
I mean, genetics is a
tell me about it. It's a bitch.
Can be good, can be bad.
Yeah. Tell me about this important thing. I need to know about your love life. Where are you at there?
Man, he asks me this every time.
I know, but I need an update. Oh, you did though last time.
No.
You had a girlfriend.
No.
Titus.
I did not.
You
not
lie.
last time.
Yes.
No.
I don't know.
When the Titus and the Butthole show was on, you had a girlfriend.
I did not.
Oh man.
I don't think
what happened? That didn't go good. What you
Huh?
Who broke up with
I'm
who?
single.
Yeah. How was Valentine's Day? Sad.
I don't celebrate it.
Of course not. You don't have a girlfriend.
No. Even if I did,
right?
I wouldn't.
Why?
Because it's a man-made holiday.
Yeah. So what? They're all man-made holidays. They're all man-made. They're all fake. You believe in the Easter bunny?
I don't.
No. You believe in Santa Claus?
I don't.
Right. But you celebrate Christmas and Easter and all that stuff.
I celebrate the season of Jesus' birth.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I celebrate the resurrection of Jesus Christ.
Did you give people gifts?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus didn't do that.
Oh, they exchanged gifts. They brought him gifts.
So you buy people
Frankincense and
myrrh? You buy people myrrh for Christmas?
Yeah. Purple and gold, baby. favorite colors of royalty.
Why don't you have a girlfriend? Are you difficult?
I don't think I'm difficult. I think
based on some of our phone conversations, I think you might be difficult. You yelled at me for not answering on the first ring yesterday. I was in the shower.
Because I answered on the first ring for you.
Yes.
And I didn't even know I was going to be live on the radio.
This is true.
And I was in the middle of a very intense workout.
Right. And you stopped it down for me. I was naked in the shower.
I couldn't even get in your damn front gate today. And I talked to him in the midday yesterday. He said, yeah, I'm going to put you on the list.
I did it.
And I still sat, and I hauled butt.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to curse.
You can say ass on this show.
Well, yeah, I'm just FCC. I don't know what.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And I was here at like 8:47. I walked Spanish. What time did you get me in here?
About 8:50.
No, that's a lie. Yeah, Spanish, you fired. Yeah, you only work the Calta and the Kelly show. But when Calta and Butthole was on, you take the day off too.
Yeah, I don't know. Like last year they changed guards, and the new guards, I don't know. They're sleeping when Galvin gets here.
Yeah,
they're the one lady that called me is so nice. She's like, I have Lynn Coplett's here for you, the lady before you, and then have a good day. And I'm like, this lady's the best.
Yeah.
And then 5 minutes later, Ty's like, I'm stuck at the gate. So I don't really understand what's happening.
I don't either.
I think they're racist.
I don't think they're racist.
No, I don't know.
It was a black lady.
She might have been black for all I know. I don't
It was
know.
a Hispanic lady too.
Maybe she just wanted you to hang around with her. Maybe she just liked you.
Well, the crazy part is, she told me to pull into the gate and try to see if I can reach you, which I was doing.
Right.
And
I apologize. We were live.
The black lady comes up and says, "Can I help you?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm just waiting to be let in the gate." She said, "Yeah, because normally we don't let people sit and wait. They have to go around."
Oh wow!
I was like,
kicking you out.
I was like, "Well, let me go back around here and see if I can get back in."
Holy cow! Well, I apologize.
It's a stressful day.